Hey guys, try to turn this down. So guys, today I want to talk about um Hollywood rituals. I'm just waiting for people to come into the chat. Hey, Star Receiver, what's up? Hey Warren, hey guys. Yeah, today's discussion will be about Hollywood rituals and stuff that people have to do for fame and the stuff that people have to do to get their money and get their wealth. Hey, what's up, Adonis? What's up? Yeah, I'm just waiting for more people to come into the chat. How is everyone doing today? Oh, thank you so much, Sal. Let me check to make sure this damn phone is charging because this should be on some bullshit. Is that turquoise around your neck? Yes, it is. It's one of my favorite colors. One of my favorite rings is aquamarine color. So guys, obviously there's been some blood sacrifices recently, and I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Being famous and having a lot of wealth comes with a price, and a lot of people still don't understand. So I want to just talk about it today. I know a few people who were actually trying to be music stars and stuff said the same thing, that it's a huge game that you have to play. And I mean, it's the music industry and the Hollywood and things like that. Any industry, really, when you're really trying to get to the top, it's like a zoo. It's very it's one of the most demonic places in the world where you're trying to Oh, okay, Sal, I got two crystals in front of me right now. They're purple. That's what's up. Yeah, I got a lot here. I got rose quartz, uh, amethyst, orgone, crystal quartz, you know. I got a lot on right now. I got amethyst stones. I have my stones around me, and my favorite one, which you don't want to ever sit on, because I sat on it, it hurts like hell. Orgone. I got this stone because I'm sick and tired of being beamed with this radiation crap and these Wi-Fi and all this stuff. So I just pray, meditate, and put this near my head. So if you're having trouble, if you're a targeted individual and you're getting hit with these beams and this dream technology, get yourself one of these orgone stones and put it near your head or put it near your bed and stuff like that. Alright, guys. Warren says, I'm kind of starting to question anyone in Hollywood that dies young or under unusual circumstances. And that's right. That's right, Warren. People are dying out here because of sacrifice rituals. It's not like no... Some people just die because they're drug addicts and things. We can understand that, but I can't understand how you're that rich and you die of something ridiculous. That's a sacrifice. Like, they all have to do it. They all know the rules because they're working with the dark forces. And the dark forces, some of these entities that help them get to fame, they require blood and they require food. So they have to do these rituals and they have to keep doing them. And once they stop doing them, then they end up being a sacrifice. So this is very real and it's a very serious thing that we have to get our youth to understand, that there is nothing for free in this world. I mean, I know it's tough because I know it's tough because Warren says I have a lot of garnets and some black diamonds. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Warren. Yeah, you gotta get your stones because it's really bad out here as far as the electromagnetic stuff going on. There's so much stuff in the air. There's negative thoughts. There's Wi-Fi. There's cell phone towers. There's cars, phones. You know, there's so much stuff going on where it's hitting your head and creating lots of noise and craziness and frequency. So try to get some stones. They're not that expensive. The more the powerful, the more expensive. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, these rituals, man, the more that I study this stuff, the more it gets so satanic. And but in magic, blood sacrifices are common, whether it's dark or light magic. But these people are definitely demonic. Like, there's no question about it. All they care about is world domination, power, and control. And all they care about is feeding their ego, which is the lower self, the lower nature. We don't want to keep feeding that because that's what keeps us bound to the matrix. I don't want to be here for 10 generations just because I had to be like everyone likes me on Facebook and all this shit and I'm super famous. The thing is about it though, some people are just actors and some people are just musicians and they want to share their talent with the world. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm an artist and I want to share my talent with the world and I want to do photography and I want to do modeling and I want to do all these things, but I'm not willing to sell out to the dark forces to get that. And it's a really rough bargain. I mean, they think it's all cool until they're at the cloning center and they think it's all cool until someone else has control over their millions and if they don't play along, they take all their money. So Star Receiver says, we all have gifts, but the Most High didn't tell us to do rituals to do our art. I stay away from deals and oaths. We can create, but in peace. That is true, and that's some real shit right there, Star Receiver. A. Warren says, it amazes me how most folk don't see the rituals in plain sight. At halftime, they do them damn rituals, Madonna. She's a high priestess. She's a high priestess. She's heavy into it. She's heavy. The unfortunate thing about the magic and stuff, though, is a lot of it comes from ancient African science and ancient sciences, which was not intended for evil and low vibration, but that's what they use it for. They want to be famous. They want to be beautiful. They want everyone to love them and praise them and worship them. Like, that's not how the universe works. Like, we are all connected to the Most High, but we shouldn't be sitting here trying to be better than other people, especially if you're just humans. We all piss shit and eat the same crap out here, but yet there are a few people that feel like they're more divine than others, so they need their egos fed. And the more you feed that demon, the more it grows. So I'm just welcoming everyone to the chat. I promised I would announce doing a chat before I would do one, and I forgot to do it, so I'm so sorry. A bunch of people are going to get mad at me like, Brooke, you said you're going to announce it. I'm like, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Does anyone have a problem with smooth jazz? Hey, you made it, dude. Hey, what's up, Blood Thane? Yeah, I was supposed to do an introductory video, but I forgot. So sorry. Sal Sanchez says, Warren, what's up, my G, and my stones are tiger eye. Oh, that's what's up. I got tiger eye too, right here, on this one. Hold on, yeah, black obsidian and tiger eye. I got that on right now. I got copper, amethyst, and hematite. Hematite is one of my favorites. I just have this thing for magnetic stones. I don't know what it is, but I like because they really clean out that negative energy. They pull in the positive energy and they clean out that negative energy. So, yeah. So today, Blood Thing, we're just talking about these rituals going on because someone else died. I think it was Puff Daddy's ex-wife or something. She died. You know that was a sacrifice. Let's just not bullshit, you know? I mean, how do people healthy and rich just die on some mysterious circumstances is beyond me. It's definitely either secrets are going to come out or it's just sacrifice time. So both of my bracelets are hematite. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I got the Ankh. If anyone doesn't know, this is an Ankh. It's just a symbol for life. Damn, this phone is always about to die. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Everyone's subbing to each other's channels. It's good to support each other in this fight because there's a lot of stuff going on in the truth community where people are fighting over um, whose opinions are right and stuff like that, or whose religions are right, and that's not what it's all about. It's about coming together as one and fighting the forces of evil, and that's what it is. And I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't give a crap what you are. We have to come together and fight the forces of evil because they're killing our children. They're still feeding children to the demons in these rituals. They're still giving energy to these high level demons that are at the lowest bottoms of the abyss. I mean, but because we can't get together and work together and put our differences aside, you know, the thing about evil people is that they're very coordinated. They're more coordinated than the truth community, and that's just sad. Um, because they know when to stick together, you know. But people in the truth community, we're always arguing about who's right and who's wrong, and fuck all that shit. We don't have time. We're in war. When we're in war, we gotta get a map out and a blueprint and figure out how to fight this, because we're fighting a war on all levels. We're fighting a war on a spiritual level. We're fighting a war in the matrix on the physical level. We're fighting a war on every element: fire, water, air, earth. Fire, spiritual, water, emotional. There's so many emotions that they look like orbs sometimes. You catch them in pictures. There's so many negative emotions going around because people are so insecure about the way they look, and people are insecure about their job and how much money they're making. There's so much negativity flying around that's why people are falling to these low vibratory thing. A. Warren said, "Oh, hey, what's up, Edgar? What's up? Full-time geek. Hey, what's up, dude?" Says 50 Cent has the money, but they don't trust each other and they die and live lonely. Yeah, they when you have a lot of money, you start getting hella paranoid because you don't know who to trust. You know who's in your business. You don't know who's trying to sleep with you to get your money. So it's rough. The Kabbalah is basically Hebraic esoteric witchcraft. Yep, that's true. Damn, this phone sucks. I hope it doesn't die on me. Shit. If it dies, I'll just start another live stream, whatever. Hey, Brooke, do you believe in evil giants from the Bible? The Nephilim? The men of renown? The Bible, I don't really like to speak on it publicly because people will come on my channel and you fucking witch, you witch. I'm not gonna really speak on that, but what I will say is this, I really don't. The Nephilim, there's so many theories about the Nephilim. The Nephilim could have been the sons and daughters of the fallen angels when these angelic fallen angels made it with the humans. There's so many theories to that, but I don't really want to speak on it too much because I don't want to fucking argue about that shit with anybody. So and there's also theories saying that the Nephilim were actually a race of humanoids that were really like before our genetics. We lost the our abilities because of the genetic manipulation. We were actually very large beings. So all right, guys, so anybody have any stories they would like to share of trying to get into the music industry or trying to be famous or anything? And because I had a friend, they said that they had some weird dreams about signing a contract. I had the same dreams too. Like, it was weird. Like, I had some dreams where someone was trying to get me to sign something and tell me, we'll make you rich, we'll make you famous, just sign this and sign this. And I had a dream like that about 3 times, and I told them no every single time. So I'm not sure if that's the demons on the spiritual plane trying to recruit people before people actually approach folks in their real life. But there's some really funny shit going on with this thing and with these rituals and all that stuff. So, there was a lot of sacrifices. We all know Michael Jackson was killed. That's no secret. We know Whitney Houston was a huge sacrifice, and her daughter. That was so unfortunate for, and that was sad though. But I mean, Whitney Houston had one of the best singing voices in the world, and I know that it's hard to not be famous with that kind of talent. But when you sign these contracts, these 360 deals and these contracts, it's not just about music. It's stuff behind the scenes, like just these mansion parties and these homosexual rituals. I'm not against homosexuals or anything like that, but this is just what they do. I'm just speaking on what they do, as far as trying to recruit people into these secret societies. Is they have to go through the rituals. At first, it starts out really light and fun. You know, you get all the money and then the attention, and then they start asking you to come to some executive's house at 12 o'clock at night to sign some papers, and the next thing you know, it gets worse from there. So let me just catch up with the chat here, and I'm sorry if I missed anything. Edgar says, "What's up, Blood?" And all good. I hope all is good. Hey, okay. And Sal says, I believe in giants because they steal the bones in order to clone the DNA of them in order to spawn Satan army in the future. Oh wow, damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, in Jurassic Park they spoke about cloning. I think that's that was some disclosure there. That was some soft disclosure, but they put dinosaurs, but they really mean they're cloning everything. It's not just dinosaurs, they're cloning. Someone actually said they saw a dinosaur recently, okay? So, for anybody that still doesn't believe in cloning, please do the research. I'm not gonna, I'm working on myself. I know that in my previous videos I was getting really angry, and that's not my eye, and I really apologize for that. There's no excuse for me with all the spiritual knowledge that I have about staying in my eye. I let people on the internet take me out of my eye, and that's I take responsibility for that. I'm not supposed to be angry. I'm supposed to be about peace and healing. So I really apologize to everyone for my anger. It's frustrating sometimes because when you're telling people the truth and you come from a place of love. If you don't understand or you don't agree, that's fine, but don't disrespect me. There's too many people disrespecting me, the way I look and my channel and everything, and saying that I'm stupid and I'm a bimbo, and it's not right. It's not right for me to let that stuff get the best of me. It's not right. So I apologize for my anger. I will try not to get so angry in my videos anymore. And I'm going to just focus on peace and healing and balance and the truth. So here we go. Let me just read this here. Bloodthane says, seems like no one can be rich and famous without permission. That is true. Satan or the dark forces or whoever, the forces of evil are in control of this world and they're in control of the matrix. So, and a lot of quantum computers are in control of this as well. Edgar says, fame seems to cost two souls, yours and the loved ones. And that's sad, Edgar. That's true because, like, people blood sacrifice folks that have nothing to do with that shit. And that's not right. So innocent people are dying because these demons have to be fed. Their blood and the ritual. They use their family members' blood in these rituals. It's sad. Warren says the girl that played Cindy Lou, who was the lead singer of Pretty Reckless, all the songs on the album are about assigning the deal with the devil, contract with the devil, or belong to such. Yep, that is true. Geek Full-Time Geek says, I know you guys don't like the Bible here, but Ron Wyatt, aka Real Indiana Jones, found plenty of evidence that is true. Please check out the archaeological discoveries. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that in the Bible that is the truth. I do agree with that, but there's a lot of stuff that's people argue about, and a lot of stuff in the Bible does come from ancient African creation stories as well, and text, mainly Kemet, because I'm studying Kemet. Like, I'm in a temple and we focus on that. So a lot of stuff in the Bible comes from ancient African belief systems and ancient texts from other civilizations, and a lot of stuff is true, but then people go into debates about who's the Messiah and who should we be praying to, and all that stuff, and I don't want to get into that because people get upset, but like, I think everyone should just do what works for them, whatever resonates with you, that's true to you, that helps you do good things in the world, and that's what you resonate with, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Sal says, I have all this future thoughts and they later become disclosure, or can see things ahead of time before they happen. I know special and I lose track of time. So you have to psychic ability, Sal. Comedic teachings. Yep, that's comedic science. Yep. Blood Thing says, one cannot believe the Bible is 100% true. Yeah, there is some stuff in the Bible that is the massacres and the people dying and stuff. I honestly don't agree with that. I think that's nobody should be killing one another. The only time you should really kill someone is in defense. Like, if someone comes in your house with a sword to kill your family or something, you have the right to kill that person because you are defending your right to live. But if you're just killing people just for sport and for fun, because you're satisfying the lower nature and the lower vibratory matrix version of yourself, then that is just not, you deserve to get checked for that. Okay. So like I was saying before about the truth movement so far, I just think we're everybody is just fighting too much over who believes what and all this stuff. We need to just come together and just fight for what is real. because I have no problem with Christians. I support Christians. There are channels of Christians that they go to jail for the truth, so I support that. But I don't like the name calling. It's not right. The name calling and all these things, and telling people that they ain't shit, and your religion isn't shit, and it's not right. It's not right. I'm trying to keep this charger in for dear life so my phone doesn't die. Full-time Geek says the Bible about how imperfect humans are and how perfect Jesus is. Even King David was a murderer. And then Sal says, yes, very much. And mom and brothers also have a gypsy bloodline and Pancho Villa revaluation in my bloodline. Okay, yeah, that's very psychic. That's very psychic. You're probably psychic, Sal. Everybody's psychic. We just, some people, because this shit in this food, I tell people, meat, they used to eat meat in those times. That does not make you less spiritual, but I'm just going to tell you 100. Keep it 100. The stuff that they put in this meat, don't eat that shit. Like, or be careful. Make sure the meat is clean. Make sure it's good or whatever. I don't even eat meat anymore. Sometimes I eat fish, but I eat mostly vegetables and fruit and herbs and things like that. But the stuff that they're putting, even in the vegetables these days, they're putting all kinds of garbage in it too. Yep, blood thing, spirituality is all that matters, and that is the truth. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes, Full-Time Geek says. Warren says, all religions, great writings that had stuff added to true knowledge, don't harm other living beings, other living things, and be positive. That goes with all life and good vibrational teachings. Yes, as long as the teachings are of high vibration, there's no reason to argue about it. But anything that's telling you to kill people because they don't believe in what you believe in, that's demonic. You don't kill people because they're not Christian. You don't kill people because they're not Kemetic. You don't kill people because they're not Muslim. That's against God. God is love. God is not vengeful wrath and all this other stuff. That's demonic stuff, okay? God is love. God is... But then again, we're not going to be passive and let folks abuse us and treat us like garbage. Like, we have to defend ourselves. And a lot of angels know how to fight and know how to defend. You have to. You have to. There are times you have to raise a sword and chop someone's head off because they just don't get it. So this industry... Damn, my phone has been on 8%. It's not even going up. Oh my God. It's not going down, but it's not going up. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. I've been seeing the number 44 to number 8. I saw it again. So 8 is an angelic number. I know 44 is an angelic number. So the numbers, the numerology is real. The numbers do speak some type of language, because I see the same 44, 8, and 44, and I was born on the 8th of March. So, yeah, you gotta chop someone's head off sometimes. I mean, here's the thing, evil, you gotta take care of evil. You gotta keep it balanced. You know, you have to cut some people's heads off sometimes. I mean, shit. We can't just be all peace and love all the time. That's why the truthers are getting their ass kicked, because we have so much love, but we need to learn when to raise a damn sword. Blood Thing says, I uploaded 5 videos today. Yeah, and I just got in, Blood Thing. I'm going to check that out. I haven't been home, so... I wonder why this is not charging anymore. Oh my God. Well, I guess it's going to stay on the number 8. 558. I see 8 again. Wow. Hey, Sean Becker. What's up? The Way of the Light Warrior. Okay. Yeah, we're just talking about these rituals that people have to do in Hollywood to get famous. Some people go to the crossroads and meet up with the dark forces. Some people meet up with the dark forces in their closet. I remember I saw this video where this guy said he wanted to be famous so bad. I think he played the guitar or something. He said he went in the closet and he was trying to summon a demon. And then he said he made some oath or something. He said he went in his closet and the whole world disappeared around him and he ended up somewhere else. And then he took this deal. And then he ended up getting, I don't know if he got famous or whatever, but the moral of the story was, at the end of the day, he said he found himself in a really fucked up place spiritually. So, Warren says anything with a blade. Dane, I didn't get a notification. Okay. Sal says, I know I am, Brooke. I told my mom when I was 6 years old that the government was making deals with aliens and trading soldiers for technology. Now I'm 30 years old and found out Eisenhower was doing just, yeah, they've been doing that for years. They've been with the extraterrestrials on the planet. They've been trading out people for their genetic material, their blood and everything, secretions. It sucks. I mean, the government sold us out, so they have a huge karmic debt to pay because they were just so thirsty for that technology. What is technology without emotional and spiritual development? It's like a kid that doesn't understand love with powerful technology. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people who are emotionally and soulfully immature, and they don't have no fucking soul. Because most of these people are run by quantum computers and demons. And what is it? The Soul Stone. Soul Stone. There was this movie called Transcendence with Johnny Depp. And I think that's what's going on right now. That it's like there's AI, there's quantum computers. I had a dream recently where something was trying to tell me that there are literally computers that are so powerful that they're creating illusory worlds when we go to sleep. When we go to sleep too. So, Full Time Geek says Elijah chopped the heads off of 450 prophets of Baal and 400 of Azura all in one day. Well, goddamn, he was on his shit. Like he wasn't playing. Damn. Blessed and highly favored. Edgar says, speaking of kids, have y'all seen Celine Dion's kids wear? Not cool. Very dark stuff. Oh, I didn't see that. And you know what? On a side note, I just want to speak on Kim Kardashian and the way she's dressing her kids is not appropriate for a little kid to be wearing leather. Okay, that's that pedophilia agenda, which is sick. Our kids should not be wearing clothes like that. I'm sorry. I'm not here to tell people how to be a mom and all that shit. I ain't no fucking. I could barely take care of myself. I can't have kids, so I'm not like the maternal type yet. I'm learning, but I would never put my kids in leather. And I would never put my kids in some of those scandalous outfits that she had her kids wearing. I was just like, yo, like, if you're an adult woman and you want to wear leopard print, that's your business and there's nothing wrong with that. But for a child, that you see how sick that is? That's how they're trying to get people prepared for them to legalize pedophilia and all these kinds of things. Because it's just disturbing to me. Says Dave Chappelle is a clone now. Yes, he is, Sean, and it is sad because he was speaking some serious truth in his interviews and things. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Dylan. Yeah, I'm glad you made the stream too, Blood Thing. I'm glad you did because I was supposed to do a warning video. Like I'm gonna do the live stream and I forgot. So. Yeah, Blood Thing. There's just some haters, but my higher power is telling me that God is protecting all of us truthers because people might make fun of me or think I'm saying some weird stuff just to be cool or whatever, but I really do the research because I care, because I want to learn and I want to know what's going on because half the shit we're taught all of our life is a fucking lie. All the stuff I learned in school doesn't apply to my life right now. Everything that I've learned that is benefiting me right now, like I'm making business. I made my whole business based on stuff that I learned on my own. Nothing I learned in school is making me money right now. Okay. Everything I learned on my own, my spiritual learning, my art and everything, and my spiritual training and stuff. I didn't learn that in school. I was taught bullshit in school and they're lying to us in school. And I just recently spoke to someone who was a teacher and they said that he got fired for actually doing his fucking job, which was teaching people. And he got fired because they just want to take folks on field trips and all this bullshit, but people who want to learn and are getting miseducated. I don't want to get into it because I can go on and on and on. It's not, you know. Kamagra. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, Cat Williams. I think they cloned him too, or they did something because Cat was just too real. He was talking about those mansion parties and the homosexual rituals. Once again, I'm not against homosexuals or anything. It's just that's just what they do in Hollywood. I don't want people to say I'm a homophobe or anything like that. I don't want that kind of, I'm going through enough right now, so I don't need that. But we just have to say what it is, and that's just like it's one thing to be homosexual, but it's one thing to force somebody. That's kind of like rape. To force someone because you have to do a ritual, forcing someone to do something that they don't like to do. That's what I disagree with. I'm just glad this phone is staying on 8%. Can someone donate me a charger? No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. I'm gonna get myself another charger. I'm just too lazy to go to T-Mobile because I gotta. All right, I gotta catch up with the chat here. Can you read me? Yeah, I got you. The chat's just going a little fast, so I'm sorry about that. Blessed and highly favored says money is a different kind of energy. Yeah, money is energy. Um, Sean Becker, Sal says, I think rapper Mac Dre was sacrificed by E40, who stand game from his death and stole. I'm so sorry, I broke my glasses, guys. So yeah, yep. I hope they never clone The Rock for the bad movies. I think they cloned him too. Um, Kamagra. Warren, money is most people's god. Damn, this fucking thing is going down. This charger. I don't know why. Hold on a second. Shit, why is it discharging? Oh my god. Alright, guys. Like, if this cuts off, I'll just end it there and then I'll come back on when it's charged again. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's doing this. Hope they. How old am I? I'm old, guys. I'm old. A lot of people think I'm in high school, but I'm actually 29. Bloodthing says, take a close look at Sam Jackson's eye. Did he get drawn by the real? Warren says, Brooke, sodomite is the word you are looking for. Homosexuality is okay, but yeah, they're raping. It's sodomy. Because there are people in the industry that aren't homosexual and they shouldn't be forced to be that, but it's just part of the rituals that they have to do, so. Yeah, I'm 29 years old, guys. I'm about to hit the age of awakening. Because, yeah, now that I'm like, feel like I'm reborn again. Because all my life I've been taught lies in school and shit. So, but I've been into the truth stuff for a long time, so. And I used to have visions when I was a kid of ancient times and things like that. And I used to be highly, highly psychic. But that's why I had to get off this meat and all this stuff because I'm getting my abilities back. And they're stronger, but I have to be disciplined because there's so much crap in this food. These are the worst times for air quality, food quality, water. It's like you have to pray over that stuff. And if you have the tools and can afford to get stuff to actually test the food to see what kind of chemicals are in it and test the water, and there's stuff that gets fluoride out of the water. Man. Does anyone know, like, if your charger's not charging the phone, like, what to do? Because great stream, bro. Good to see everyone here. Yeah, it's a peaceful day for me. I just came back from my temple to do my spiritual studies and things like that. I feel very, very mellow and zen right now. Like, I'm not trying to be angry. I've been trying to work on my anger. Because I looked at my videos, I'm like, damn, I'm so fucking angry. That's just not, that energy is not my odd. I'm just as bad as these trolls and demonic people by lowering myself, letting people get the best of my emotions. And I'm a water element, I'm a Pisces, so I have to work on that. I have to make sure that my oceans aren't pushed too hard. I have to keep them stable. It's a stable flow. Like I can't let the other elements push me too much or change my molecular structure. Okay. 7%. What the fuck? Come on, don't die on me now. Anybody have any experiences where like you were trying to like get a deal at the music industry, but they try to get you to sign something and it was really weird or anything like that? Because I'm not in the music industry. I'm actually an artist. I want to be a cartoonist and I also am into photography and things like that. It's the same thing, really. It's the same thing. Like I tried to get into modeling when I was younger, but it's such a cutthroat. I couldn't do it. I have too much of a heart for it. It's so cutthroat. It's like if you don't look like if you don't look like what they're looking for, they just play you out. And I just couldn't deal with that because there's so much rejection in the modeling industry. I got rejected so many times, and it could take it could take a toll on your self-esteem and things like that. So I just decided, oh crap. I just decided to just be independent and start my own company, which usually that's what people do because if I can't be accepted by Hollywood and I can't be accepted by the modeling industry because I'm not good looking enough, because I didn't get into modeling because I wanted to look good. I like art. I like art. I like design. I like cool like pictures and I like to do video and movies and stuff. I like the artistic aspect of it. I'm not really into it for the vanity and the ego and all that stuff. But you can get lost in those things. You can get lost in those things. Like people like you and you start to become more popular and stuff. And especially if you're a person that's not used to that kind of stuff. Like if you grew up nerdy and things like that. Like me, I was just a nerd. So having all that attention and stuff is like, holy shit, I'm not used to this. And you can get kind of lost in it, but you have to, like, your ego gets checked by the universe. So your ego gets checked, and some people don't want their ego checked, so they keep going. But when you feed that lower nature too much, you become a piece of shit person. You just become a piece of shit person. So the modeling industry is extremely rough, extremely cutthroat. Um, you're constantly judged by the way you look, especially women. Women are just treated like fucking cattle, like it's an assembly line. It's like, oh, okay, well, this person looks like this, but you have to change your nose, or this person you got to get a boob job, or this person you have to get an ass job, or this person, they just break you apart on so many levels, and I just couldn't do it. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna start my own company. Black Alien Creations. This is my second business. My first business was Midnight Silence LLC. That business failed because I just was not like healthy and stable to run a business. And when you run your first business, you learn a lot. Like, oh, I made a lot of mistakes, but this is my second business and it's doing far better than my last business. So the modeling industry is cutthroat. The music industry is really messed up. Like, there are some people that they can't sing, they can't dance, but they will bend over with no problem for that fame. And that is that's just the way the world is, unfortunately. There are people, I'd be like, damn, how in the world is this person? Because there are people outside that could sing better than half these people on the radio. But I'd be like, how come this person can't get a deal? Oh, because they probably have God in their heart. They probably have light in their heart. That's why they can't get the deal. Because they don't want to go to an executive's house at 12 o'clock at night to discuss paperwork. To discuss paperwork at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, right. It's all gravy, right? It's all gravy. We all know that term. Damn, Hollywood is one of the most demonic places. I've sensed such a demonic energy from Hollywood. Now, when you don't know any better, and you see stars, you see lights, like, oh shit. But the thing is, they don't tell you we're already stars. Literally, like the shit in the sky is literally us. We're energy. We are energy. And we're aspects of God. We're aspects of the Most High. So you don't have to go to Hollywood to do that. I mean, if anything, why can't we just be artists and express our talent? Like, why do we gotta do all these demonic rituals and stuff? Shit, I gotta cleanse myself, like, you know? Just thinking about Hollywood, I just get this negative energy. I gotta cleanse with my, I gotta cleanse. Okay. Whew. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about the shit that people do for the casting couch and all that stuff. It's wow. Alright, guys. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna try to optimize my battery real quick so this shit don't die. Hold on. How do I optimize? Well, fuck this shit. Guys, honestly, if this dies, I'm just gonna wrap it up there. Hopefully it doesn't die for another 30 minutes and just do, like, just for an hour. Guys, I gotta mention, check out my website. If you guys want any spiritual readings or spiritual healing, or just want to talk about things you're going through in your dreams. I do dream interpretation as well. So anything to do with dreams, if you're having some experiences with like ghosts or anything like that, or shadow people, or maybe there's some angels around you but you don't understand, please send me an email or send a message to me through my website. That's the kind of work that I do every day, and that's what I'm training for. I'm trained to be I want to be a priestess. I want to be a priestess, and a spiritual healer and master. So that's what I'm doing every single day, and I take this very seriously because we all have a purpose, and I know that that's my purpose since I was a kid. And now I'm just walking the path. I'm walking the path. Like, God put me on a better path. I was on such a destructive path when I was younger because just so many deaths happened in my family, and just I had fake friends around me, and I was bullied a lot, and these types of things can put you on a demonic path. But then you still have people looking out for you, say, hey girl, get your ass back on the right track, because a lot of these people aren't demonic. They just want money. They just want money and fame, and they don't know what they're getting themselves into in Hollywood. And some people just like to sing. Like, I think Whitney Houston just liked to sing, but then she got caught up in the fame and all that stuff, and then she got hooked on drugs because she knew she had to do those rituals and she couldn't take it. Then actually, you know what I think happened with that situation? And anybody want to chime in, that's fine. With Whitney Houston, I think they were going to take her daughter as a sacrifice, but then she probably said, I'll be the sacrifice. But they end up taking her and her daughter anyway. So it's a sick, sick industry. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. Oh my god. Why does this phone gotta die like this? Trying to see if I could close. Yeah, so with the industry, um, so I'm gonna briefly talk about MK Ultra, and there's a channel that is really, really good. Mary 40. I always go to her to learn, because she really breaks down the MK Ultra with the preparing someone for a blood sacrifice. What they usually do is they raise energy. This is the process, and this is what they do in magic as well. You raise energy. You get to a certain point. The energy is high, and then you make a sacrifice to feed that energy to those beings, those dark forces. Okay. So what they do with celebrities like Aaliyah, for example, and that one was the saddest thing I've ever seen, because I was a huge Aaliyah fan. That was a sacrifice. Yeah, Professor Criff was, I think, one of the first people to come out and talk about. That was I actually went to her funeral in New York because I live in New Jersey. And at the time, back in the 90s, we didn't know about blood sacrifice and all that stuff. Like that was, we started learning about this stuff a little later. But so basically they make you famous. You got all this stuff, and then it's different levels. Okay, so now I'm a little famous, and you go up higher and higher and higher, and then they say, wait a second, because you cannot make more than, I'm not even sure, 5 million, 10 million. You can't get that high. They're gonna come to you. They're gonna say, hey, listen, you want to keep your money and you want to keep going. There's levels to this. So if you want to keep going, then you have to give a blood sacrifice, or you have to do a ritual. And some people be like, yeah. They feel so guilty about it. They end up like doing all kinds of drugs and things like that. And Kanye West sacrificed his mom, and that's why he's all fucked up and whacked out. Um, it's not a game. It's not a game. People still don't believe in this kind of stuff. They don't believe. Is the chat still going, or did we stop? Because I'm not sure. A lot of people. What? I'm not sure if anyone's talking. If you're not, it's cool. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, with the industry, it's okay, yeah, because I'm like, what, the chat just stopped. Everyone just stopped talking. Okay, I'll just keep talking, no problem. But if the chat, okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. They could be fucking with my shit. I don't know. but I don't see the chat coming through, but I'm just gonna keep going anyway. Yeah, my phone is charging, but it is not getting the charge though. Okay, it's working good. So, Aaliyah, Aaliyah, that blood sacrifice was so brutal. That's how I knew that somebody hated her. Someone really hated her, because I think out of all the blood sacrifices I've seen, that was one of the worst ones I've ever seen. And she seemed like a very sweet. Now we clearly understand that she still did sell out, because you cannot be on the TV, and you can't be on TV and stuff without selling out. But she seemed like she had light in her. That's why people liked her. She seemed like she had God in her and light in her, and they killed her so brutally. It was crazy. If you actually look at the plane numbers, all the plane numbers equal 6. So I knew it was a sacrifice. Like, yep, that was a sacrifice. And the time that the plane left the fucking shit was 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. or whatever. I'm like, yep, that was a sacrifice. Even down to the time the plane flew. That disturbed me. That deeply disturbed me. I'm like, damn, if they could do someone as sweet as that terribly, I can imagine the shit that they do behind closed doors. I mean, this is a spiritual war at the end of the day. They don't give a crap about money. People be like, it's money. It's just about money. No, it's not. They print the fucking money. They print the money. They control the money. They control the cash flow. Like, this has to do with souls. This has to do with, they cannot ascend out of the matrix. So they're going to try to keep as many souls trapped as possible. That's all it's about. That's it. That's it. That's the truth. Dylan says, there's so much crap in the food, water, and the frequency, psycho-bullying, and haters. For example, all the people in my hood just go secular and laugh about how I am. Yeah, that's not right, Dylan. And Sal says, hey, my little brother was trying to be a SoundCloud rapper, and all the other rappers he kept running into were drug addicts and Satan. Yeah, because it's a rough industry. The music industry. I'm not in the music industry, but I just spoke to someone recently about it, and he said he was a bouncer or something like that. He was working with folks, and it's rough. It is very rough. I mean, people will do anything for a deal, and I mean anything. Go against their morals and everything for some money. Hey, all seeing you. Hey, managed to catch you live. Yep. Yeah, guys, and also I want to just make it clear, there have been planes flying around my house for weeks, and I waved to them the other day, and the funny thing is, like, I waved to them because they were, like, flying really slow, and I just said, hey, guys, and I wasn't afraid, because it's about love. They want you to be afraid. That's what keeps the vibration down. They want to keep the vibration down, but I just say, hey, guys, what's up? I waved to them, and they still keep flying around my house. They're still flying around my house right now. I don't know why. I'm like, I'm not famous or anything. I'm just just a regular person. Like, I ain't nobody. So why you gotta send all this military? See, this is why I know it's not about no weapons or anything. Because you try to go to the military, face the Illuminati with little guns and knives and shit. They're like, that is some child shit. But when it comes to spiritual, when you actually tap into the Netzer and nature and God and the Most High and the higher beings, that's when they have a problem, because they cannot fight that. They cannot fight the power of truth. They cannot fight the power of the word. They cannot fight the power of the heart and love and people who have light in them. So they can't do shit but just fly the little plane around bothering me when I'm trying to sleep at night. They fly them around a lot at 12 o'clock at night where I live, so they can bother me. I just put my damn headphones on, or I got earplugs and shit. I just put my earplugs in and just laugh at them at this point. I used to be scared because I'm like, they're gonna shoot my house or whatever, but I'm like, God told me that they're not allowed to kill me until it's my destiny to die. No one can kill you until it's written in your destiny that you are supposed to die that day. That's what I believe in. People might not believe in that, but they're not gonna be able to kill me until I'm done with my journey on this planet. Period. Good thing the chat started working. It was down for 10 minutes. Oh my god, I didn't know. It looks like it's working on my end. That's weird. Is it working? Guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? Dylan says, I get you, Sal. I'm an independent artist. I do electronic. Ooh, I love electronica, dude. That's awesome. And my main page is SoundCloud. I could see how they screwed the page features and ruined the one. Yeah, Dylan, the music industry is rough, and good luck with that. You can make a decent living being underground. I'm trying to be an underground artist. Yeah, I'll check you out on SoundCloud. Do you have an Instagram, Facebook? I'm on Facebook. I get so many messages on Facebook at a time, so just send me a message. Okay, good, good. I didn't know the chat wasn't working. I'm sorry about that. It's probably these planes, because every time these planes fly over, the signal from that plane is so strong it knocks out all the Wi-Fi in the house. So I got myself my little Oregon. Hell yeah. Shit. They radiate motherfuckers out here. I want to just put it on my head. Have to balance it. This is something that you definitely don't want to sit on, because I actually made a mistake in soundness. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, the stream was down. Okay, California's burning down because of the evil that comes. There's a few things going on there, Sal, and I saw it on a channel that I really like. Her name is Desi. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, girl. But she said that she has really, really good videos. Check out her channel. She talks about rituals in the Illuminati and stuff. She talks about how California, the reason why it's burning is because they're doing that on purpose because China bought California, so they're trying to collect insurance money. So it could be a lot of things going on. It could also be the fire is about calcination, and calcination is the destruction of it's a purification of dark energies. It's a purification process of negativity, and there is a lot of demonic energy in Hollywood and California and stuff, so there could be a few things going on there. um in alchemy is calcination too, right? Anybody study alchemy? Is calcination purification by fire? Yeah, that's probably what's going on, because it's so bad, it's so demonic in California, in certain areas, that they gotta do something. The nature has to do something. But then again, this could be a plot to collect insurance money, because people were trying to move because China bought California. That's what I heard from Desi's channel. So her name is Dasi. I don't remember the Kadasi, I think. Yeah. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. She's gonna kill me. But I love her. She's definitely an awesome spirit. She's great. So check out her videos. I'll put it in the description. SoundCloud, yeah. But what I mean is that was going great, and suddenly they mess up the people with the regular accounts. Oh, trees burning from inside, and also there were fire tornadoes. Holy shit, fire tornadoes. And we all know that they control the weather too, so they could be doing that. But at the same time, though, um, nature's all about balance. And when there's too much demonic energy at one point, nature will try to correct it by destruction. Destruction is not necessarily evil, depending on its application and intent. So sometimes some shit has to be destroyed because it's just too demonic and messed up. So nature will step in, because nature hears the cries of people suffering because of all the demonic stuff. So that could be going on as well. All right, guys. Unfortunately, hey Gregory Casey. Unfortunately, my phone is charging, but it's still going down for some reason. Let me see if I could unplug this and try. If my phone dies, guys, I guess I'll just end it here. I don't know why this keeps going down. Some bullshit. Yeah, if it cuts off, I'll just end the chat there. But yep, nature is constantly trying to keep itself in ma'at, in balance. So if there is too much demonic, negative, heavy, low vibratory energy, then nature will have to step in and do what's necessary to correct that or bring attention to that area. I'm about to do a GoFundMe to get a damn charger. Like, I'm just kidding. Charger's only about like $30. Not a big deal. And I also do, guys, I I do lettering. I love doing lettering and portraits. So if you guys want that, I'm doing it for $25. $25 for a sketch portrait and $10 for lettering. So if you want your name like in a cool style or something, you know, you could just let me know and I'll do that for $10 and send it to you online, or I could mail it to you, but I have to charge a shipping fee because I will have to pay like $30 for shipping. So I like to do lettering. I like to do design and things like that. See, I'm an artist, so that's just what I do for a living in spiritual work to help people. I've spoken to hundreds and hundreds of people about stuff going on in their house with like demons, seeing ghosts and things like that. Um, oh, thank you so much, Blood Theme. And Full Time Geek says, "Do you accept crypto?" I don't know how that works. You have to hit me up on Facebook and explain to me how bit currency and stuff works. I really don't know how that works. I'm a snail. I'm sorry. I'm slow with that. I don't know. I don't know, but explain that to me, because if I know how it works, I'll accept that too. But I just have PayPal donations on my account, or you can send money to my send money to my PayPal account directly, or Cash App. I have Cash App too. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I've trained. This is what I do for a living. I train in my art. I train in spiritual work every day, so I can help people. You know, so that's what I do. I was trying to tell you about use Steam last time. Yeah, Steam. I've been so busy. I haven't been home, and so I haven't been able to do that kind of stuff yet. But I will get into it. I will get into it as soon as I can. I made myself some marijuana tea, marijuana, turmeric, ginger, and ginger leaves and ginger root and lemon. I was gonna put oregano oil in here, but I can't find my. It's I've been so busy. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been busy too, just trying to keep a roof over my head, and just it's rough out here. I mean, just surviving. But they designed the system this way. Cause I wanted to grow fruit out in the back, and most of these seeds can't grow fruit because they're termination seeds or terminator seeds or whatever the hell. That's some weird. You know how they like when I went to the grocery store, guys, and I'm not trying to sound like complainy, there were no fucking fruits with seeds in it. I'm just like, what is going on? I couldn't find any. I wanted grapes so bad. I couldn't find any grapes with seeds. And I like, oh my God, why are they doing this? I want the seeds in the grapes so I know it's a real grape. Right? That shit is crazy. Imagine, Sal says, imagine when 5G goes up in full swing. How Wi-Fi just blasting kids all day and don't know the full studies and repercussions. Scary stuff. Yeah, it is scary. And in these schools, and I'm just gonna try to just get through this as quick as I can, because oh my God, my battery percentage went up. Yay! I don't have to rush. Because I want to stay with you guys, kick it with you guys. It's just this phone has just been going crazy. So sorry. I didn't learn shit in school. The only things I learned in school that were relevant were astronomy. I was very good in math and science. I did not like history because they did not properly teach black history. And I'm not going to get into that. You know, I'm not racist or against, but they didn't properly teach people in the black community. And that bothered me. They were giving us bullshit. So I did not like social studies. They were telling us some bullshit. In English, I just sucked at writing papers. I'm just gonna keep it real. I was a terrible essay writer. Because my mind is like all over the place. Like my thoughts would be like here, 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 and here. Like it's like a messy piece of artwork where just shit is all over the place. I was terrible at. Um, guys, are you guys still here? Cause like I don't know what happened. I think my Wi-Fi got knocked out. Hope you guys are still here. I was gonna start another one. Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys are still here. Am I still on the same stream that I was on before? I don't know. Can you guys type if you can hear me? Oh, thank you, God. Yeah, I don't know. Something knocked out all the Wi-Fi in the house again. So I apologize. I was just gonna start a new one because I'm like gonna be on here for, I guess, I mean, I'm chilling. Sundays I usually chill, so it's whatever. Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm glad that this did not, so it's still going. Okay, awesome. Yeah, guys, the planes around here when they fly by, it just knocks out. That's how I know they're beaming that radiation. Hold my stone. Say doing this shit. Did everyone else leave the chat? I hope not. Alright, where were we? Yeah, I'm gonna charge my phone before I do this, because this is so annoying, like... Alright, so where did I leave off? Okay, so we were talking about... Well, I'm just gonna go back to the industry. With the art and stuff like that, you have to be independent if you don't want to go through all that bullshit. You can make a decent living just doing it on your own. Like, you can make at least a good 6 figures to a mil. Um, if you really work hard at it. But if you actually start making more than $5 million, just be wary. I'm not telling people not to make money. The thing is, anything that makes money is gonna catch the attention of the higher, the higher elites. So yeah, and guys, one of these days I'm gonna try to get outside so you can just see all the planes that are around. And it's not just my area. It's everywhere in this area. In this whole entire area, they're spraying chemtrails. They said it's contrails. Like, get the fuck out of here. They're spraying chemtrails, and God knows what else they're doing. And they're definitely watching me. I could tell. For whatever reason, I don't know if they're planning on killing me or I don't know. Like, I'm not anyone really important or anything. That's just what they do. They want to keep that vibration down. They want to keep you scared. They want to keep you scared. Like, yeah, we could fly planes around your house all the damn day. Like, I'd be laughing to myself, like, guys, well, they don't have to work because they have all the money. So all you're gonna do is just fly your stupid fucking plane around my house all day long. Like, come on. That is so lame. Am I in Essex County? How'd you know? Blessed and highly favored. Yes, I am in Essex County. Yeah, they be flying them sound like military jets. I'm like, military jets? What the fuck? There is no threat around here. It's just regular people, trying to go to work and whatever. There's no alien. Well, I am an alien. Maybe I am an alien threat. I don't know. Maybe I am an alien threat. I don't know. Yeah, my phone is a little slow here. Just give me 1 second. Oh shit, dude. Wow. I knew something funny was going on. Essex County's under mind control. I knew something funny was going on with the dreams and everything because I know they're doing something because the spirit, my ancestors and the spirit was telling me that there's something going on with this technology. So, and then also I could feel the resonance. It's all these I'm not sure if these quantum computers. Can someone please can you explain to me how that works? Because the quantum technology, because I know that in the movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp, they kind of was going over it a little bit, how they tried to get this guy's consciousness in this computer. And then the computer's consciousness actually started hitting people in the mind. Can someone explain that to me? Because I find that very fascinating. Like, wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't care if they try to, honestly, I tell people, I don't care if they try to kill me. My ancestors been dealing with the government for God knows how long, and it's like, fear is not love. God is love. I don't want to fear anybody with these stupid planes. I just be laughing at them like, you guys really have nothing better to do than fire stupid fucking planes around this area back and forth all day long. It's just sad. It's just sad how much they hate people with light in them. They hate love. They hate truth. They hate everything that is good for the universe. And I'm like, do you guys have a soul? What's going on? Because there's people suffering out here because of these ELF waves, getting hit in the mind, having crazy thoughts. They implant thoughts in your head like Inception in the deep burrows of the subconscious mind. So you think it's you and it's not. Like they put thoughts like, I like ice cream. I like ice cream. This is just an example. And they keep replaying that in your subconscious mind. Then you get up and say, I think I'm gonna buy some ice cream today. So now ice cream sales go up. Okay, let me read this. Let me read this here on the chat here. Sal says brain frequency. Dylan says it's all Tesla frequencies. Tesla, yeah, Tesla technology. That's what I was thinking. That Elon Musk shit. I know he's a part of that shit too. Sal says no whole country under microwave control like the movie Kingsman. No, the whole country. Yeah, that's right. Align your brain frequency with the supercomputer. Does the supercomputer operate on what was the sleep waves, beta waves, alpha waves, beta waves? Dylan says, see how they took his knowledge and fucked it up? Same story with Bible, art, and economy. Yeah, they always, that's a demonic energy. They take life, right? Like we learned in our temple, they take life and they turn it upside down. They want this. They want death. Death is not a bad thing, but if you're trying to kill people because of evil intent, then that's evil. Because death is a transition, but then we should let folks die when it's their time, not just kill people because, oh, well, my jet's not here today, so I just want to shoot up a bunch of people with mind control. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the life that they live. They don't have to worry about rent or bills or anything. They're just like, well, today I feel like invading this person's mind and having sex with them telepathically. Like, that's the type of shit they think about. It's some shit. While people out here starving and dying. Dylan says, see how they took... Okay, sorry. Sal says microwave mind control has been mastered. Yeah, that's why we're getting help from God and the angelic forces, because they can go into your head and fuck you up really bad. And if you don't know, and if you don't have truth and consciousness in you, that's why I tell people, if you're going through something weird in your head and you can't understand, talk to me, because I've been attacked by this technology myself. Because I'm like, why am I having dreams about Kim Kardashian and them inviting me over to their house? Like, I don't want to go to her house and I don't care for them. So what is this, a programming? Do they program us to like these celebrities? Because it's crazy. It really. And then I had dreams about celebrities want to take me places and shit, and jump out of planes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? I don't care about these people. I'm trying to keep food on the fucking table. I don't give a fuck about these people. These people don't give a fuck about me. All they want me to do is go to their fucking concerts and like their Instagram. They don't give a shit about us. We're just useless eaters and sheep. And they want worship. They want us to worship them, like worship the ground they walk on. I ain't worshiping no bitch. I'm not worshiping no dude who has ego problems. I'm not. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. I'm not worshiping you. We should be giving energy and praise to the Most High. That's what we need to do. We need to give energy to love. We need to give energy to people who are dying for truth. That's what we need to give energy to. Not this bullshit fucking drama, Instagram drama with the celebrities. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is, how many likes did I get today? How's my hair? Oh my god, am I trending? Like, bitch, there's people fucking fighting for a meal out here, bitch. See now, I gotta get back to my eyes. My bad. I gotta get back to my eye. You know, uh, it's not right for me to get angry. It's really not. That's not right. Let me read this here. It says, "See how they okay, microwave may you may be a human satellite that transcends energy and emotion." Huh? They know who the light workers are. I'm the oh, okay, wow, that's powerful, blessed and highly favored. Sal Sanchez says, "I'm the only man who can control his dreams, and I smoke weed, so I don't dream. I hate dreams. They creep me the hell out." You don't dream at all? Hmm. Yeah, you could control your own dreams. It takes some practice, though. That's why I practice meditation probably 4 or 5 times a day because I used to do it once or twice, but I'm starting to realize I need it more because I'm becoming more aware of my dreams. And it's kind of like the Matrix when Neo started to realize that he was in a computer program. That's exactly what you have to do. And then you can imagine anything, guns, weapons, and then you just destroy. I remember I had a dream where the military, there's this helicopter, and they told me to take my social media down, take my YouTube down, and take my Facebook down. I told them, no, go fuck yourself. And they shot me up, and they shot me with a bunch of bullets, and I got back up and realized that this is bullshit anyway, and I said, fuck you guys. So you just got to be mentally strong. You got to practice every day because they're probably putting these programs in your head to make you scared. They want to keep you scared. I'm like, I'm tired of being scared of this shit. Like, I want to fight for what's right. And Steven, oh hey, and Steven says, just because you don't remember your dreams don't mean you don't have them. Yeah, that's true. You have dreams, but because the electromagnetic field is so fucked up and people get hit with these waves, sometimes you forget your dreams, and also it takes practice to remember. I remember almost all of my dreams because it took a lot of time to practice, and also I have the psychic ability. I have a lot of psychics in my family. A lot of them don't know they're psychic because, they might have not gotten, because at the time, they didn't have computers and YouTube and stuff, so it was a different time period. So we have to excuse people for that. But now that there's all this information out here, now I definitely know I'm psychic, and now I definitely know that I'm getting messages from my ancestors to help me out to figure out what the hell is going on. There are computer programs. I think I was in a computer program one time in my dream. I was like, why are things repeating on a time loop? Why am I in, like, it feels like I'm in a computer. It's hard to explain. It's like, it feels like someone wrote a program in a quantum computer, and then they upload that somehow to your own brain, and then I'm like, I feel like someone wrote this program. So it's crazy out here. I could be going crazy and like, but it felt like I was in a computer program. So they don't give a crap about this. I mean, this is old to them. Like, this is fun. Then they have a computer probably with your dream, and then you in the dream, and they can see what's going on. They're laughing, having wine or whatever. Like, oh my God, she really thinks this is a vision. Like, it's some bullshit. They're always on that bullshit with this technology. All right. Dylan says, Bless says, if you're smoking weed before you sleep, they're not your dreams. If you're smoking weed before you sleep. Because I use medical marijuana to help me sleep. I don't use it every day, but just when it gets really bad, and that actually helped me dream better. So I'm not sure. Dylan says, I also do it in my dreams recently after some sacred practice. I dreamt grabbing stars sitting on the sun's surface. Oh wow, that's interesting. That's why I know the information I got is authentic. It's REM, melatonin, serotonin. Uh-huh. Okay, melatonin. Yeah, melanin. Uh-huh. Sal says, yeah, I do have dreams, but never good stuff. Last time I had a dream I was in Mexico, up in the jungle, and found a pyramid and was about to enter when a skinny gray, oh Lord, reached out and tried to grab my hand. Whoa, can you go into that a little bit more? Hey, Sal, can you email me and we could talk about that? Because I actually had some dreams where I was in some ancient temples myself, but I didn't get approached by a gray in that dream, but I had a dream where I was in a temple trying to find something, and there was always a helicopter following me. So that's interesting. Maybe spiritually we're going to these sacred places on earth trying to find some information. They have the psychic military trying to kick her ass. But they can't stop the truth. These people see, they cannot stop the fucking truth. They can't. No matter how much bullshit technology, Matrix and all that quantum computer, you can't stop the truth. You can't stop God. You can't stop the light. So why do they keep trying? Their sad attempts are just feeble, and it's not impressive to me anymore. It's really not. It's not impressive. Um, Sal says, excuse me, I'm sorry, I missed some things here. Ann Stevens says, right, I had the feeling a couple times, but not recently. Dylan says, let me present you guys a strong info for your crew. A sacred one from the Enoch's Apocryphas for all of us to know who not to worship. Enoch's 6 names of the fallen Samlazaz. I'm sorry if I really can't pronounce these names. I apologize. Arakbla, Ramil, Kokabil, Tamlel, Daniel, Ezekiel, Bazikul, Aso. Okay, you guys can read that there. I'm just, I don't want to butcher it too bad. Dylan says, Ethiopic book, name the 8 good angels who watch Uriel, Raphael, Ragiel, Michael. Okay, that does sound like the book of Enoch, because I read it a little bit with the luminaries and stuff. I had dreams of grid lines in the sky and a big machinery over us a couple of times, and it was so big it made, oh yeah, oh dude, I saw that too. And somebody else on YouTube who has a channel with who he takes DMT saw some shit like that. I saw some grids around the earth myself. I think that is an energetic barrier. Because we are in quarantine, guys, and I have to just go into that real quick. We are in quarantine from the Cosmic Federation because there's just too many fucking reptilians and craziness going on here. So we're not allowed off this planet unless you're at a certain vibration. So that's the thing. They want to keep us down with all this bullshit in the media because we are on some serious lockdown, low vibratory beings and souls that are not developed. Because Earth is a mother. Earth is a mother, and the stars is like a father. If you want to look at it in that way, but that's how I look at it because it makes sense to me that we're on Earth as baby little stars. Because one day we're gonna run our own galaxies, our own worlds, and have our own universes and stuff. So we have to be right. We cannot be fucked up one day, happy the next day, because you have to be stable. That's why they always talk about balance. You have to be in balance at all times, no matter what's happening. There are times to be angry and sad, which makes sense, but we cannot let fear. I think there's just too many people scared of understanding that we are being attacked in our dreams. People don't want to think about, oh, so you mean my thoughts are not my own? Some of them, I'm like, yeah. Some of the food out here makes your thoughts kind of fucked up too. Hey, good fella. Hey, what's up? Ann Stevens says, yeah, so much shit going on here. It's sad. And Bless says, if you're smoking medical weed, they've already entered your mind. Yeah, you know, honestly, Blessed, I haven't really had problems with the marijuana I'm smoking, but honestly, I would rather not. I'd rather get some, just grow my own shit, to be honest, just to know like it's okay. I want to grow my own stuff, but it's really hard to do that. The soil, and then you get locked up and all that stuff. And it just, marijuana might become legal in New Jersey, and I could probably find like somebody who has connections to get some organic bud. But it's really just hard to find just a fucking fruit with seeds in it. That's how bad it's getting. I can't find fruit with seeds in it. And if they do have seeds, the seeds can't grow anything. Something's wrong with that. The earth is really upset about this. The earth put fruit here for us to eat and to keep replenishing. It's reciprocity. Like the earth grows fruit. We eat that. We plant the seeds back in the earth for the earth. And then the earth can grow some more damn fruit. Now we can't do that. And we gotta eat this bullshit ass GMO. Fuck all that whole food shit. Like, we're Whole Foods. That's still some bullshit. You know they still put the stuff in them. You know what I'm saying? They still put it in that shit. Like, come on. I'm laughing because you gotta laugh. It's so fucking evil. You gotta laugh. Ann Stevens says, yep, I'm on with you 100%. Sal says, I keep dreaming the world's gonna end with water wars will happen and humans will be taken over by aliens. Damn, yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Because we're already taken over by some extraterrestrial races. A few of them are, I think one of them is reptilian. One of them. What's the? Anybody know the races that's currently in charge right now? I know reptilians, Rills are one. I'm not sure about the Greys. Isn't the Greys kind of like the workers, or the are they robotoids or clones? Um, what other species is there? Mantis species? Has anyone seen like a praying mantis looking alien? Uh, what's the other species? I'm trying to think. Not Arcturians. Arcturians are actually very high in vibration. They wouldn't even fuck with this planet. You know, some beings are in such high vibration that they want to help, but just being near this planet's energy field will bring you down. Like it's like a suction. Anybody else know the other alien races besides the Vril and the Greys and the oh, yep, I hear that helicopter. Draconian. Yeah, the Vril are from Draconis, right? Insectoid. Ew, big. Oh yeah, big rats. That's what Donald was talking about. Those big rat-looking creatures, the ones that kind of look like the things in the Dark Crystal. If you haven't seen that movie, The Dark Crystal, please check it out. And Don said that there actually was a real Vril in there. I do believe that they do put some of those Vrils in some of these movies and then say it's makeup and shit, and it's not. Like, so with all these alien movies and things, they're preparing us for like the disclose like they cannot hide anymore. It's just too much. That's why they started to shut down YouTube, shut down people's pages and stuff like that. Dylan says, believe you Sal was on also on an apocalyptic environment and saw okay, this thing disappeared. Hold on. Desolation. I saw some codes of light moving like marks on some. Can you send me an email too, dude? Because that sounds like something I saw in one of my dreams. Some rocks around the world, 12 pyramid, and also what I saw in my dreams, Dylan, and that's very fascinating. If you're on Facebook, my name on Facebook is Rose Thorne, Art of Spirituality. If you have dreams like that, please talk to me. We can share, because I have dreams like that too. And make sure if you send me a friend request, send me a message first, because I am backed up in messages. I have hundreds of messages I'm backed up with. I'm sorry if you try to send me a friend request, as my Facebook is so messed up with spam and some spam shit going on or whatever. But just send me a message with that. And 12 pyramid complex. There are access points on this planet for some stargates. I've seen them in my dreams. I can't really tell you where they are. There's a few things going on. There's some portals in some cities that were built on negative energy where there are demonic entities from lower realms coming through. And there's also uh ley line points. There are also stargates here as well. There's stargates and there are portals and stuff that okay, guys, check out this episode of South Park. I think it's called Imagination Land. It's a series. They made a machine that can go into people's imagination. That is not far from the truth. So please check that episode, that series out. They put a lot of this stuff in the TV because they have to tell us the truth. That's the deal. You see, they would have been ended a long time ago, but they had to deal. They have to tell us the truth. They have to, but they do it in ways where like they're too stupid to figure it out. So we're gonna just put it right out there, and then people like me and everyone in this chat who has a brain or who senses something is wrong. When you actually look at movies like Independence Day and look at movies like The Sixth Day and Westworld and Altered Carbon and stuff, and you'd be like, now you know damn well they're just clearly telling us that they're cloning people. And they've been doing it a long time. Boys from Brazil is a movie about how they try to replicate Hitler and replicate his conditions so that he can grow up to be Hitler. So just take a look at these movies because they're telling you what it is. I'm an Aries. Oh, you're fire sign, good fella. I am Pisces, water, emotional, soft, sensitive. Don't hate my artwork, please. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I'm very sensitive. I used to hate it. I used to hate it because I was such a tomboy and supposed to be a badass, right? But I'm very, very sensitive and soft, and I be crying and shit. I'm like, no, now that I'm getting older, I'm getting more soft. Oh my god, bro, could you please provide us with your straight link to your Facebook? Yeah, I'm gonna put that link under my when I'm done with this because I can't type on here. I'm gonna try to type on here real quick. Hold on. I don't know where the typing option is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to. Okay. No, I'm gonna just put it when I'm done. Yeah, if you just type in Rose Thorne art and spirituality on Facebook, I will come up. I'm the chick with the dreads, the locks. I don't like saying dreads, locks. But I'm gonna put it on the. I put it under every one of my videos too, and my website. If you want to check out my artwork, check out my I do spiritual readings and stuff like that. If you want to check that out. Yeah, yeah, okay. But yeah, so they're still flying this damn shit around. Oh my god, like I want to just let everyone know that I do not want to commit suicide. Okay, I just want to be clear about that. If anything happens to me on some weird, strange circumstances, it is not because I want to die. Okay, I want to live. This is a great time to live because truth is coming so strong and it's hitting all of us at the same time. And I feel so great to be alive at this time because so many people are, instead of calling people crazy, they're actually like, well, what kinds of dreams did you have? And what kinds of aliens? And people want to know what's going on with this aliens because even people who don't believe in aliens are starting to question things because they're seeing weird craft in the air and things like that, and just weird dreams and things. So this is a great time to be alive. So I do not want to die. I don't want to kill myself. Yes, I'm depressed sometimes, but I do not want to die. So if they're trying to take me out for whatever reason, because I ain't special, I don't know why they waste their time. It's not like I could take out their whole army, or can I? Maybe I know some ancient deities that can take out their whole army. I don't know. Maybe those aren't your thoughts. What kind of thoughts? So you guys know recently P Diddy's was it his ex-girlfriend died, right? Now you guys know that was a sacrifice. I mean, you got to question these things because it's like really like something's going on with these people. It's never just a straight answer like, oh, such and such just died. And the same thing that happened to Melissa Ford, and we haven't heard from her in a long time, right? You see, Melissa Ford, I give that chick so much respect. And she has God in her. You could tell she has light in her. And Melissa Ford talked about the blood contracts and things like that and said it's a dangerous game in this industry. And then next thing you know, she's in a car accident in the hospital and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm a Scorpio. Oh, water. You're a water sign. I had a bad psychic attack yesterday. Thank God for family. Oh shit, someone attacked you psychically? Oh. Brooke, your chosen homegirl. We're here in the live stream by the faith of God. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, that's true. We are here. I don't believe in coincidence. We are all here because we were meant to meet. We're meant to serve this purpose. Oh, you're a water sign too, Ann Stevens, Cancer. Yep. One of my best friends was a Cancer. So your ruling planet is the moon, La Luna. That's what's up. Those LA fires, it could be they could have just did that on purpose to get the fuck out of California because China bought California, or it could be just divine calcination because there's so much evil going on in California that, or honestly, here's another thing though, fire purifies. So maybe the fire is purifying the trees because fire purifies, so that could be a natural occurrence. So there could be a lot of things going on there. I actually got to look into it because I didn't really look into it, but I've been praying for these people to get to safety that shouldn't be burned by that fire. So I hope that they get out of there safe, and that their families are safe and the kids are safe. And I pray for those people who got their homes burned down that are not demonic celebrities. Anybody who got their home burned down that was an innocent person, I send healing to them in the power of the Most High. I send them some healing because that sucks to have your house burned down. That's just is terrible. Okay, Goodfellas says my youngest daughter is a Cancer. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, she's a water element. Post Malone is on the radar by the Illuminati for talking about JFK. Yeah, people are just getting tired of bullshit, Sal. Like they're just tired of just not saying the truth. Like, they expect celebrities to just be there, look good, smile, make money, and do rituals. Like, that's all they want. But then when people actually, because folks have a heart, and they want to talk about what's going on. They want to talk about how people are getting murdered because they're coming out with information about what's going on in the world. They just want us to be obedient slaves and workers. Just shut your ass, go to work, have a family, get pregnant, make more kids so they could be slaves and miseducated by this bullshit education system. Like, why aren't we talking about aliens in school? Why aren't we talking about metaphysics? Why aren't we talking about where the soul comes from? We're talking about bullshit. We're just talking about straight bullshit. Let's just be real about it. Giving us stupid math and stuff that we'll never. What about sacred geometry? Why can't we learn that in school? You know, psychic ability, so we don't have to fucking memorize shit. If we had psychic ability, we don't have to memorize nothing. Like, come on now. Education is whack at this school. I love to be educated, but not with these schools. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, they know what they're doing, but I want to go to a school that teaches metaphysics. That's why I'm in my temple, because they know the real deal shit. Okay? I want to go places where they're telling me the truth and they're not miseducating me. Cause shit, if I learned about all this stuff when I was a kid, I probably would have had well, we all have telekinesis, but we got to do so much work just to get our vibration back to where it's supposed to be. Because we're supposed to be telekinetic. We're supposed to be psychic. We're supposed to be connecting to God on a daily basis. We're supposed to be purified. We're not supposed to be sick every day, running to the doctor, allergies this, and my stomach this, and my foot. And we're supposed to regenerate limbs. People aren't supposed to be losing their limbs. They're supposed to regenerate. Like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. That's not no bullshit. We can regenerate. Okay? Our teeth are not supposed to fall out. It's supposed to come back. Okay? Shit. Teach me how to do that. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to move things with my mind. Teach me how to open my third eye. Don't teach me about some bullshit as repeat this 100 times to remember. Repeat and repeat and repetitive and repeat and study for a test. Don't study for a test. Learn and understand the shit that you're, understand the concepts. See, because in school, I did pretty good in school. I got A's and B's and stuff, but I was miseducated. What's the point of getting A's and B's when I'm being miseducated? Because I like to learn. I'm like, well, this is bullshit. I want to learn how to fly. I want to learn telekinesis. I want to learn how to interpret dreams. I want to learn about the alien races on the planet. I want to learn about the star systems. I want to learn about astrology and how numbers affect your life and what numbers mean. And when you add them and do math, because math is very good, but the math that they're teaching in school is bullshit. There's sacred geometry, sacred math, and all this stuff. My woman is Libra. Oh, she's air. She's the air element. Whose truth are you learning in your temple? It says, and then Dylan says, we don't need education. We don't need no thought control. Visualize your spirits and your dreams. Get inside and read that. Yeah, it could be a calcination, a purification, because fire is not always a bad thing. It purifies stuff, and sometimes we don't understand what's going on with nature. Doesn't mean necessarily it's a bad thing. The fires could be purifying the forest so that new things could come, because death is not always a bad thing. It's just a transformation. But when you put death upon people when it's not their time to die, that's a violation of the universe, and it's a violation of Ma'at, it's a violation of the Most High. So, Sal says, I like awoken rapper Jedi mind tricks. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, people like Public Enemy and stuff like that. Alright. Yeah, I would love to start my own school when cause I'm learning now. I'm still a student. I'm learning with some great people. Great masters and highly educated people. But maybe one day, if I become a high priestess, or I become like, high ranking in the spiritual work, and I hope that I do. I really do. That maybe I could start my own church or something, or start somewhere where we can get some real education about how to open up your third eye and open up your mind and get connected to God, get connected to love. Because God is love. I don't think there's enough love out here. That's why people is just falling in vibration. Listen to the song War on. Okay. Okay, okay, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, let me get my Oregon stone. I'm starting to feel that stupid radiation again. Ugh. Yup, the story of my life. That's true, Brooke. Tell 'em ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. They scared to duck, scared to look, they scared shook. Yeah, good fella. And Steven says, I think it's a lot of love out here. It's just not shown, and it's a lot of fake. Yes, it is fake, and um, there's a lot of illusions. And I've learned this lesson, and it's a powerful lesson. If you don't live true, you're living an illusion, and until you start living truthfully, you're not really living. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's powerful. There's a lot of stuff out here that tastes good, looks good, feels good, sounds good, but it's just an illusion. It's just a construct of the matrix, unfortunately. And you don't start living until you walk in truth. For real. I learned that the hard way because my worst thing was I actually knew the truth, but I didn't believe in myself, and I let people bully me and control me in my life and abuse me, because verbal abuse and emotional abuse is just as bad as physical abuse, bullying and things like that. Because of that kind of stuff, I lost confidence in my abilities, which I'll never do that again. At this age, it's like I'm never going to let anyone take me away from God and take me away from love and truth. I don't give a fuck what you think that, I don't think you're on the right path and you're into some, because I've been called a witch. I've been called demonic because this is what I believe in. But I'm doing this out of love. I'm not doing this because I'm doing satanic ritual on people. I want people to heal. I want people to heal and get better and understand truth. That's what I want. And I want people to be educated, not fed some bullshit. Because we're living in illusions because we just keep getting miseducated. We keep relying on other people to tell us who we should fucking be instead of just relying on our heart and ourself and our spirit. Our spirit is here to guide us and tell us the right thing. Our heart is our moral compass. And when you shut that down, you don't have a moral compass. So you're cold and you don't have any love and no reciprocity and no nothing. No balance. You just take and take and take and take. And that's all they like to do, these elitists, just take and take and take from people. They don't give nothing. Okay. Okay, yeah, all seeing you. My service shut down real quick, so I'm sorry about that. Is everyone here a TI? Most of us are. Yeah, I'm definitely a TI. They're in the back right now. This helicopter at the back right now. You can't really hear it because I caught them on camera, so they're trying to be a little slick with it and just be a little farther away. But yeah, they're definitely they're getting upset with me because I'm breaking their quantum computer programming because I'm realizing it's a computer and they're getting mad, so they're trying to put stronger programs in my head. It's all good though. It's all good. We could keep playing this game of chess. Dylan says, I'm feeling you the same as you, Brooke. It's insane how these evil signals attack both our mind and our body. I did not feel this bad before. Something is really wrong. Gotta get my minerals. Yeah, man, I got sick real bad. I got a stomach virus and I was throwing up and had diarrhea at the same time. Like, I was like, oh my God, what in the fucking hell are they spraying in the air? Because I've never had that in my life. That's the first time I've had something like that. So I had to take, I got my herbal teas, I got fruits, vegetables. Um, yeah, it was sad. I don't know what that, I had something like that before, but I ate something bad. Like I ate something like really bad and I was sick for 3 weeks. And God was so good to me because my job did not fire me. I was in the hospital and I ate something really, really bad. That's why I started cooking at home again. I'm like, man, I don't know what I ate, but I felt like I was gonna die. That's how much I was throwing up and using the bathroom. But by the grace of God, I lived because it was bad. So, but you can't trust this stuff out here. It's they cook humans, they cook rats, they cook cats and dogs, and possums and shit. Like, you don't know what the hell is in this food. Okay. People are always dismissive on things they don't understand. Yep. All Seeing You says everybody had their channel go down at once. Another friend was also streaming at the same time, and he thinks it's just him too. Yeah, they're shutting down. They're shutting down the channels and things like that because people were just, these elitists. I mean, they know their time is up, but they just still want to perpetuate the system. Um, They're getting tired of people talking to like, oh, these useless eaters complaining about their conditions. We just want our private jets and our hair done and our nails and our cute little dogs, and we don't care about the common people. That's the way they fucking think. You know what, guys? I've been around some really elitist women, and their energy is so disgusting. I just give them a side eye, like, I give them a side eye because I grew up humbly. Like, my grandparents, they worked hard for what they had. They went through a lot. They grew up during the time of the civil rights and stuff, so they earned their house in the suburbs. They went through a lot of shit for our family. So when I grew up with people like that, being humble and respectful of folks out here doing what they got to do to get a house and pay bills and stuff. When I'm around people who feel really entitled and privileged and they don't give a crap about stuff, it just makes me so upset and I give them the side eye. But we're not supposed to judge, and I don't judge people. It's just they're very inconsiderate of the struggles that other people go through, and you just got to be like, well, I don't know. Aura cleansing is important. Yep, that's why I got Oregon. I got crystal quartz. I got amethyst for the psychic. I have this, I just got this today. The green calcite. I think what's it called? I forgot the name. But this one's for the heart chakra. The high priestess of the temple said was for the heart chakra. So yeah, I got my stones on. This is Organite too. This is good for those ELF waves. I actually am going to get a few more Oregon stones because it does work. Because when I put this near my head, like close to the third eye chakra, I actually felt the pressure of the radiation being pushed back by the crystal. So thank God, Dua Neter, for that. Because they were blasting me really bad. Like, I remember one night they were blasting me so bad. I was so hot. Like, why am I burning up hot? And I felt nauseous. And I'm like, they have to be blasting me. What's whatever. That's just what they do. Goodfellas says, right, Brooke, they just call you evil because you're different from them. Don't worry about them haters. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think because everyone has their own way to get to God. Whether you have crystals, whether you read the Bible, whether you're into the Quran, everyone has their way to reach the higher power, and that's all that matters. It's multiple roads that end at the same point, which is we all want to get back to God. We all want to get back to love. There's no reason to hate on someone because they want to work with magic. There's no reason to hate on someone because they have crystals. There's no reason to hate on someone because they're into Christianity. Whatever you do to get right with God is your business, period. So there's no reason to just because I'm a little different than you does not mean that you have the right to judge, because judgment on others is actually demonic. It's something we're not supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be judging others. We're supposed to be having mutual respect for everybody, no matter what they look like, no matter what they believe in, no matter what, unless they're really like out here just chopping heads off and someone has to deal with that, take a freaking sniper rifle to their head, okay? We don't have the right to judge each other. Okay, because I've been made fun of because of the way I dress and whatever. Oh, are you into Satan worship? I'm like, I don't worship Satan. What the fuck? Damon says, how did we break the program? The program of what? Dylan says we break it sharing our 4D experiences sincerely. Oh, that's beautiful, dude. Sal says, you're a gypsy awoken girl at heart, Brooke, and I love it. Good for you. Wish I could meet you. Yeah, I was speaking to someone about this before. Like, we should all get together if we can. I know people's financial situations might be challenging. Mine is tough, just keeping a roof over my head. But we should all get together, maybe meet up in New York or something, and just get together and discuss philosophy and discuss truth and discuss the movement and things like that. That'll be sweet. Blessed and highly favored says your chakras could be open and just and a door for energies coming through. Yep. Dylan says non-distorted knowledge. And Steven says much love. Everyone gotta go to work. Okay, have a good day, and Steven. Thank you for joining the chat. I'm probably gonna get off of here in about like 20 minutes. I tried to let Bloodthane know that I'm back up. Just my Facebook can't even. Yeah, I can't click out of here. Yep, so that's the story of my life. Just chilling here thinking about. I'm a brain. I just think all the time. Sometimes I have to stop because overthinking is not good. So I live in extremes. Hey, Paul Driver. Um, Damon says, I thought what was happening was some type of crusade. If it wasn't for my grandmother, I'd be gone. Oh, what are you referring to, Damon? Oh, whew, my back. You know that stupid song, My Neck, My Back. That ratchet out. That see, you see this shit? They will play that on the radio 10 times a day. But if someone started talking about real deal shit, they'll cut them off the radio and probably clone them. I thought what was happening was some type of the stalking. Oh, the targeted individual stuff, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I was looking at a girl's YouTube channel and she said that they were attacking her really, really bad. Um, Gave her nightmares and all this stuff, but then she said she got the power of her mind back because she had to train herself mentally. That's the same thing that I had to do. I have to train myself mentally to break those programs that I don't know if they write programs or if they take a camera, they record something and then they shoot it into your head. I don't know how they do it. If anyone knows how they do it, I'm pretty sure that they do something whereas could be Wi-Fi signals or some type of I don't know. Yeah, overthinking is not good. One of my biggest problems that I have is I have one of the cards that I kept drawing for myself in the tarot for anyone who reads the tarot was Temperance, and Temperance has to do with balance. One of my biggest issues was living in extremes. I'm either thinking too much or not thinking at all, or I'm here or there, or I gotta get in the gray area. Even in my art, it's just like I was either pressing down too hard or not pressing enough, and it's just like, yeah, I need that middle ground. So rest and give yourself a chance to go beyond mind, bro. Get into hypnography. Excuse me. Hypnogony and REM state. Can you go into that a little bit more, Dylan? Sal says, Brooke, do you ever struggle with emotion, depression? At times, even know you're fine and happy, but at the same time you feel like more of a weight. Yeah, they do that sometimes and it's so fucked up. Like you be having a great day and then all of a sudden you just have this really bad feeling like, what the hell was that? Oh, are they blasting those signals again? And there's so many things that have signals in it, like Wi-Fi, phones. I'm starting to put my phone away before I go to sleep. I used to have a bad habit of leaving my phone on my bed because I would like to listen to lectures at night and I need my alarm, but and also I use it as a little light. But then the signals from the phone was messing me up because I think I was actually syncing with my phone because mentally because like I would have an image in my head and then when I look at my phone the image would be on the phone. I'm like, wait a second, there's something going on here. Sal says, good fella, that's when I light up that fat blunt. I know that's right. What's your favorite strain? My favorite strain so far is Amnesia Haze, man. That shit is awesome. It puts me in such a energetic but mellow state. I love it. Self hypnosis. Right. Mm-hmm. Goodfellas says. Well, my phone's not charging, but it's not dying either, so thank God for that. I'm already here. I took parts of the Bible, and that's what really helped me. Okay, that's good. Sal Sanchez says phones can read your thoughts and DNA, Brooke. Yep, that's what I thought. They sure can. Anybody here get approached by the Illuminati? Some of us have angelic DNA. That's true, blessed. Um, some of us were sent here to get other people to wake up, because there's a lot of people that are trapped in these low vibratory worlds that are actually really good people. They're just miseducated. They don't know any better spiritually. That's why God has forgiveness and mercy. The nature has mercy for these people because they're just miseducated spiritually. Like, we are taught to fear God. We have to fear God and worship, and it's not about that, really. It's about practicing reciprocity, like giving energy to God, recognizing that God is in your life, and giving him or her or that energy, your energy and time to give thanks. It's not really like getting on your knees like you're a slave or anything. That's not the concept of what that means. um to give God some energy and give God some time, just to recognize your origins and source as a soul. um that's what it's all about. And some of us have been sent here to do this work, and you know, it's rough. It's hard because sometimes people get into it so deep that no jobs want to hire them anymore, and they have to go through financial hardship, and then they end up losing their marriage and all that stuff. I mean, it's a sacrifice, but you got to do what you got to do. You know, you have to do what's right, despite the suffering, because suffering is forever. You can't escape it. Goodfella says, Brooke, I used to have sleep paralysis, but I could swear I was in the spirit world and I would wake up and could move with extreme fear. It might have been a dream. Yeah, I had that happen to me too before, Goodfella. Sal says, I was trying to be a Freemason, but chickened out and never went back to the meetings. I wanted to see how far I would go. Oh, wow. Goodfella says, I would have to yell really loud in my dreams to try to wake myself up, and when I scared, my woman would always have to shake me. Oh, wow, yeah. mm. I've been through sleep paralysis before. I felt like I was being attacked by um it's one of those demons that crush your chest, or maybe it's an old hag or something like that, or I don't know. But I had a few dreams. I actually had a dream that I was being sacrificed in a satanic ritual with three hooded people. This was a long, long time ago when I was very young. I had to be in my um, 18, 19. And I was in a satanic ritual, and I was being stabbed in my heart with a dagger in the middle of some. I don't even. It was hazy, but I was screaming and screaming and screaming. And I was in sleep paralysis. So um, I don't know what that was about, but Dylan says exactly, Brooke. We need to reprogram ourselves from all this lies, because rapture is undeniable. Yeah, the thing is, you can't live forever. I mean, this is just kind of like an RPG for anyone who plays video games. It's just like an RPG for our souls, for us to learn and grow. The lessons are real. The interactions we have with others are real. Love is real. It's just people get too attached to their ego, the lower self. Like, I gotta make a certain money to impress this woman, or I got to have this kind of job. No, you do it for yourself. You want that job for yourself. You want to look good for yourself. You want to be on high vibrations for yourself, and you want to share that love with other people, but you don't want to always like, oh well, I was bullied in school, so now I'm gonna just try to be a douchebag for the rest of my fucking life because I'm famous. Like, no, like that's why people fall back down in vibration. Sal says some I saw some shit like that when I was a kid, but I don't remember if it was a dream or ooh yeah, they now unfortunately these aren't quantum computers. Some of these are actual demons. There are demons that run around and do this stuff when you're when there's something in you that's on a low vibrate, or so we're just not properly educated on how to banish demons. Okay, we keep being taught to call on things and stuff, but it's a whole process. It's like, for one, if you do demonic things, you're going to see them. Then two, if there's energy around you, like from others that are demonic, then they're still going to be around you. And then there are people's thought forms that are floating around in the ether that's demonic, and then you have to do, there's a process on how to get rid of demons. It's not just pray to some god somewhere we don't understand and they're going to go away. Like, no, you have to, one, you have to raise your vibration, because you cannot, no demons can exist around you if you're vibrating highly and in ma'at, in balance. Then you have to do clearings, and then you have to figure out, you have to kind of be like a detective, like what is resonating this demonic energy for this. And sometimes those demons are actually yourself, and a lot of people can't accept that. Some of the demons I was attacked by was actually me, was aspects of myself that were fucked up. So you gotta do detective work and figure out what the hell's going on here. And sometimes it is holograms, so it's a lot. It's a lot going on, guys. So we need God, and we need truth, and we need good people like the folks in this chat to just keep talking about this truth, and stop being scared of these people. Let me read this here. Did y'all have a weird dream before? It showed their hand. This stuff started after I had a dream about the galaxy and the stars. Next thing I know, a couple months later, the Watchmen came. Oh, Goodfellow used to play Final Fantasy. Yeah, I wasn't ever really into the Final Fantasy games. I had a lot of friends that really liked that. I was more into fighting games, action games, stuff like that, tower defense and things like that. But I played a few RPGs. Like, I played Skies of Arcadia. That was really fun. Um, I tried to get into Final Fantasy. I just didn't have the time. I don't know. But it was, from what I could see, it would look really beautiful, like the graphics and everything. Some I saw some shit like that when I was a kid. I don't remember if I was a dream. Yeah, sometimes that shit is, and when you're a kid, you're more psychic because you don't have all the GMOs and the years of bullshit in your system. So a lot of kids can actually move things with their minds because there are parents that are really intelligent and conscious. They make sure their kids do not watch TV too much, do not eat crap out here. They drink clean water, and these kids actually could take this pyramid and just make it float with their mind, because they were, and in the military they have kids like that as well. They train these kids to do to actually attack light workers and good people too. They train them for evil, so it's sad. Check out the store. I mean, excuse me, the store. Check out the show Stranger Things. They talk about that. Was I afraid of the dark? Yeah, I was, because I saw demons in the dark. Because I see spirits. I was that weird chick that could see spirits. Yeah, I saw them every day. But after a while, I got used to it. I'm not really afraid of demons anymore. I used to be afraid, but it's like, whatever. But I don't see them anymore because I know exactly how to get rid of them. There's a process. So I haven't seen them in maybe about a year. Most of the things I've been seeing is probably the government. Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2 and 3. Yo, that shit was awesome, dude. I love Capcom versus SNK. That was a phone game. One of my favorite characters in there was who was in there that I really liked? I liked was her name Maki? The chick with the two who could run really fast with the red on, and she was so fucking fun to use. And I liked Mai was fun to use too. And I liked Rock. I didn't really use Rock, but he was just badass. Goodfella says, Brooke, you have a lot of good in you. I could see it. Oh, thank you. I try to be good because I was such a piece of shit when I was younger. I was good, and then I had this really bad like time where I just kind of like just became a demon myself because I didn't know how to deal with trauma. And I was actually thinking about joining the Illuminati when I was in my really dark period, and I was just tired. The thing is, though, when I'm looking back in retrospect, I was just tired of bullying, and I was just tired of people not giving me a chance and just not liking me for no reason. So I wanted to join the dark forces, but I changed because when I actually saw what they were doing to people and the demons and those lower realms, I said, well, this is not for me. This is not for me. So I just, now I'm me again, because I became something that I wasn't. I became something that I wasn't. Now I'm myself again. I'm reborn. And sometimes people go through those types of, like, I know a lot of people that I work with doing spiritual work that has gone through phases like that. Like, you start off really good, and then you go through a period of time where you learn what hate is, and bullying, and anger, and sadness, and pain, and then you end up becoming going on a low vibration because of that. And then you realize, wait a second, this is not who I am. I'm just like this because of trauma and all these things going on. So I just got that together, and here I am, the same asshole, but I'm not trying to join the dark forces. Blessed and highly favored says, when the Most High sets you apart is for a reason. Yep. Sal says, I like the TIE fighter. Yeah, Joe was awesome with them hurricanes. He was so, I knew somebody who was really good with him. I tried to play with him too. He's cool. And the guy with the red jacket, what's his name? Don't tell me his name. I can't believe I forgot his fucking name. Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard. Yeah, he was awesome too. Yeah, how could I forget Terry, man? Man, I'm falling off. I haven't played my fighting games in so long. Just being an adult sucks. Goodfella says, me too. I say I was lost because I was trying to find myself. Yeah. And sometimes we lose ourselves, but the cool thing about our ancestors and the Most High is that they don't give up on us. Like, they watch us fall, they watch us fall down a few times, and then they're there and they're like, yeah, we got you. You just got to get back to who you are. Because most of these people in Hollywood, they're not evil. They just wanted money and fame and stuff, or they wanted a platform and do their talent, and then because they're around these rituals, because they're trying to put you on the low vibratory rate so that the demons can come through you, because the demons can't come through somebody that has love in their heart and light in them. And that's why Kanye West is having such a hard time, because Kanye West seems like a decent brother, but I mean, just look at him now. He looks fucked up. He tried to come out and tell the truth, and they probably MK'd the shit out of him. Oh, now I remember. Before my video got cut off, I was gonna go into MK Ultra, and then my video cut off for some reason. Hey, Cliff. Welcome to the chat. Cliff Fuse says the devil's time is running short. If they want money and fame, they would have to. Yes, they do. They have to sell out. Bless says they feed off of negative energy. They do, and that actually opens portals for the demonic. I've seen the portals, so it's real. You know, it's very real. You create a what's it called? Pressure. It's like a pressure, a crushing pressure, and then they come through this portal. But the thing is, with people, especially women are portals. So they definitely make sure they do that MK on the women too, so that the demons can operate through the women, because women are stargates. Okay, stargates meaning energetic portals where things come through the womb as well. So souls come through women, and solar energy comes through men. Okay, I'm just speaking science. It's not really like a religious thing or anything. It's just scientifically, that's just the way it is. And they definitely Some of the most evil people in the world are women. We don't pay attention to women because we always imagine evil, some man with a suit on, but it's actually a woman is the most evil person in the world. I mean, fuck, look at Queen, look at the Queen. I should have said that. Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually women that are the most evil in the world. Because, I mean, if you're a woman and you have no heart, that's just bad. Sal Sanchez says, yeah, Kanye was cool, but then that guy gave up his mom. Yup, and Cosby gave up his son. Yup, and Cosby's really going through that shit. I think because he tried to buy NBC or so. He just didn't know his place. Like, you're a black man in Hollywood. You're always going to be beneath them. You got to understand that. It doesn't matter how powerful and how influential, you're always going to be beneath them. Especially if you're black, especially if you're a person of color, Mexican, Spanish, Chinese, you're going to always be beneath them. That's just the way they are. The elite. Goodfellas says Down to Earth is cool for sure. Yeah, Kanye West, he started out good, and then, man, I was really a fan for Kanye. I was, but then they, of course, they sent an agent, Kim Kardashian, in his life. She's an agent, guys, and she's a high level witch, very high level witch. Their whole family. My spirit told me that they're definitely on that shit. So, very high level. I mean, you have to be. You can't. I mean, how you get famous and not have. I mean, if you model, that's one thing. If you sell handbags, that's one thing. But I really just can't pinpoint. Does she do movies? I just don't know. But she just really, like, she's very good looking. I'm not gonna deny that. But then she got all this plastic surgery and unnecessary. I mean, I think she looked better without all that plastic surgery, to be honest. Okay, because let's just be real. I'm an artist and I study proportions every day. There's no way your ass is natural like that. There's no way. And I'm not hating on anyone with asses because I don't have an ass. So it's all good. I don't hate because we're all here for different purposes. We all have different attributes. We have strengths. We have weaknesses. But proportionally, that's not real, clearly. All the plastic surgery and Botox and all that stuff, it's like, I don't know. You're genetically lying to somebody. You're genetically lying. Like, not everyone can have an ass, and not everyone can have tits, and not everyone can have everything. You know, we're not meant to have everything. We're here to do spiritual work. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking good and looking fly, but the cool thing about being unique is you find what makes you good, what makes the best of what you have to offer. Everybody wants the same things, like, you know, breast implants and stuff. Some men get penile implants and stuff, like, and men do it too. Men get Botox. Men get pecs surgically put on and stuff, like they don't even work out and stuff. It's crazy that steroids. I remember someone told me steroids actually make your phallic smaller. Yo, that's funny. I'm so- Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Yo, steroids. Why would anyone take steroids? It's gonna make your phallic smaller. I don't know. Cliff says Kanye is under MK Ultra. He looked bugged out in that video. Yeah, I agree. They did something to him because he was speaking too much truth. He was saying that Jay-Z has killers, and Jay-Z's a very high level magician, very, very high level. I see, because I consider myself a magician, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I just make sure I do healing work, but like, he's high level, very high. So he probably doesn't even have to hire killers. He probably knows some rituals to do to take you out. So Bless says the movie Get Out is about Kanye. I agree with you. Yeah, I think Kim Kardashian is an agent sent to do something about him because he was one of the most conscious rappers, and he was actually good at rapping. A lot of rappers are talking about all this bullshit, talking about all these bitches, independent bitches, and all this stupid ass music that makes no sense. Like, it's just a nice beat in the background, you know. um he actually has some good music and he was speaking truth, and then he got on TV and says George Bush doesn't care about black people, and he was just, that was very bold. But like, then again, they MK'd him, and they might have cloned him too, and then he came out with that video with the wax sculptures and stuff. Maybe he was hinting at cloning. Excuse me, I'm sorry I said demon. Whoa. Damon says, I think Kanye is very misunderstood. Like, people taking what he's been doing out of context here. I think Kanye is just, I mean, I'm gonna just be real. I have nothing against the Kardashians or anything like that, but for some reason, every time men date them, those men end up fucked up. So I just don't know. They probably doing rituals on them. I don't know. But I'm not judging anyone. I don't know Kim personally. She could be one of the nicest people ever. I don't know. But we just got to call it for what it is. What they're doing is demonic. They're teaching young women that you don't have to have talent. You just have to take really nice pictures and market yourself well and be a millionaire. But then again, you're not going to make $300 million and not do those rituals. Like, so all the money and fame goes to those who can do the rituals and tolerate, because some of those rituals are brutal, brutal. So if you can get through those rituals, then they will give you that money. Goodfellas says, "Are you from Jersey?" Yep, I'm from Jersey. Bless says, "You're giving Jay-Z too much credit." Jay-Z is a high-level magician, but then again, he's still under some folks. So yeah, but he's very powerful. He's very powerful, and Sal says Kanye trying to come out, but it's too late. Yeah, they are what we call in magic. There are women that are very high level sexual demons, and they use their sexuality. They use their magnetic energy to suck the light out of men. They're called succubus. So yeah, very high level shit. Goodfellas says, "True, Sal. They are spoiled as hell and never had to struggle." Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people out here that practice their art and their singing and they're making their music and their beats every single day, and they're never offered a chance. But there are people that are born rich and they get opportunities, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, I'm not a hater. A lot of people would say, "Oh, you're hating on Kim Kardashian." I'm not hating on her. I don't know her, and she might be a really nice person. She might be very nice to me. What if I meet her one day and she's really nice? She might be, but then again, I can't agree with the evil that's going on. I have to say something like, this is evil. A lot of women out here are trying to be like Kim Kardashian. They're trying to take pictures and be famous on social media when they don't realize that they had to do those rituals and go to the cloning center and do all this other stuff to get where they are. So we gotta keep educating people and telling them the truth. Um, so that they don't fall into that Hollywood illusion. Because Hollywood is just a bunch of witches, warlocks, magicians, and demons and aliens. Don't that sound crazy? That sounds crazy, right? But it's the truth. It's the truth. Damon says, I've been hearing Donald Trump is trying to take down the deep state. He has 60,000. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Cliff. Being a TI sucks. It really sucks. It's like, you can't live correctly. Like, the helicopters are always around. You can't trust people. I remember I was going to work out, right? And no matter where I went to work out, no matter what gym, no matter what fucking treadmill I got on, I could be at the farthest one at the way corner because I'm a Pisces, as you guys know, water signs. We don't like to deal with people like that. So I'm all the way in the back. Tell me why every time I went to a gym, someone had to be at that treadmill right next to me every time. I'm like, no, this is some government shit or something. I don't know. Why you gotta be right next to me, male or female? It was men and women doing that shit. I'm like, why do you have to be right? There's like 10 treadmills, and I don't have nothing against nobody. Just why do you have to be right next to me? And this whole room is empty. So I know something's going on. So we got to be honest about it. True, Brooke, I don't know them. They could be cool, but be stuck. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not good people, but the stuff that they're doing is demonic. And we have to call it out for what it is. I mean, Kanye, I mean, we just gotta be honest about it. I mean, the Kardashians, they capitalize on fame. So if they could date someone and become, good fella, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to remove your message. That was a mistake. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to remove your message. I clicked the wrong button. But Bless says most of Hollywood gave up their right, excuse me, their birthright for a piece of lamb. What did I do with this here? Okay, I hope I didn't remove you by mistake. I want to make some mods in here, but I don't know how right now. So I guess I'll do that the next time. All right, guys, in about 10 minutes, I'll run outside and work outside. Can't. Yeah, Sal, and the only reason why I go to gym, Sal, is because sometimes it's too cold outside and I work out in the house. But I like the gym. I really like the gym, and I just started my martial arts training, and I'm actually working with this really amazingly talented and skilled fighter. So we're gonna be working probably in his house. We're gonna be training, so I'm excited. Um, I'm training in martial arts and stuff because man, it is rough out here. People are getting their ass kicked, and I just like, you know what? My spirit kept telling me you need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to defend yourself. You need to learn how to defend yourself, body, mind, and soul and heart. So, and I love martial arts because I've always been into the fighting games and stuff. So, um, but I don't know what it is. If it's like people are watching me or people want to bother me because they see I'm trying to get away from everybody and they just want to be an asshole and run right next to me. But every gym I went to two different gyms. I went to one in my area and one in Jersey City when I worked in Jersey City. And no matter what treadmill I got on, I could have been at the farthest right. The person will walk all the way to where I'm at and stand on that treadmill with me. I'm like, listen, why? And I would have this expression on my face like, oh my God. And I don't like to, like, when I'm on the treadmill, I don't like people near me because I have, like, bad allergies. So I sound like I'm wheezing when I'm running, like, and I get really embarrassed about it, but I'm like, fuck this shit, I need to get my exercise. So, retro fitness, I should try that. Cliff says, you in Jersey, they shooting you, better get, yo, and someone told me that too, I need to get a gun license and get a gun. I do need a gun, because it's rough out here. I mean, it's really bad. But luckily, nobody really bothers me like that. Like nobody has ever like tried to pick a fight with me or rob me or anything. I think I'm protected by angels or something. Goodfellas says maybe they was trying to. No, but it's a woman and a man. It's not just a man, it's a woman. And when I go to the gym, I'm not makeup and everything. I look hot and sweaty and shit. I look my hair crazy. My hair is crazy and shit. Like no, I got my little locks cap on, my do rag or whatever. Oh guys, say hi to my wolf. But I'm gonna go get my what's it called? A retouch. I'm gonna get that done this week. I wanna get a tattoo of Anubis on this arm. This one's a wolf. It's a Sirius wolf, like a representation of just a shout out to the Sirius star system. And the moon. Wolf is, I think the wolf is my spirit animal because for some reason I resonate so strongly with the wolf. The wolf is a strong creature, and I don't know why it gets such a bad rep. Um, they actually murdered and massacred hundreds and hundreds of wolves, which messed up the ecosystem, so they had to reclone them, which is sad. That I hate. One thing I can't stand is animal cruelty. I just can't stand for it. It makes me sick. I get upset. I try not to be angry, but I can't stand when people hurt innocent animals. I just can't take it. And that's what they do with those rituals too. They hurt innocent animals. I heard this thing come out about it was called a rape zoo. I am so sensitive when it comes to animals. I can't even look at those commercials where the dogs are in the cages in the snow. I can't do it. I start crying. I can't. What, MMA workouts? No way. That's my bread and butter. I can't wait to heal my leg up again so I could get started on my 4 pack. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, get that four. I used to have a 4 pack, but I got lazy and was eating mad bad shit. I used to box, wrestle, and Matia. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, that's cool. Ancient techniques, Thai. You did Muay Thai, Sal? Cause my trainer was he was trying to tell me maybe I should get into boxing, and I'm trying to do African martial arts, African comedic martial arts. But they said I should try to get into boxing and Muay Thai a little bit. Um, I'm trying to find a style that works for me. I like styles where I can move. I like to move. You know, um, so I'm excited with my training. So I just started, so it's gonna be fun. And I can get in shape again because I'm kind of. I hurt my ankle. I hurt my left ankle on the treadmill. Goodfellas says, "I'm sure you look." Oh my God! Stuff came out my nose. Hold on. Oh my God! Thanks. um, Good fella. Damon says, and I'm not gonna say Demon. I don't know why. Every time I see someone's name Damon, it's South Park. That's why, because I remember that episode of South Park where that kid named Damien or whatever, and he was like a demon. He was Satan's. He was the prince of hell. Damon. Okay. Oh, you did boxing, Damon? Nah, TI stuff, focus harassment on the Most High's chosen. Yep, I agree with that. Every person I see has been attacked by that kind of stuff has been like really a really godly person, like a really good person. So Wing Chun. I heard about Wing Chun. What is Wing Chun again? With the what does that style focus on? Oh God, I gotta just shit. Oh, Jackie Chan. Jackie, that's the style he did. Hmm. Yeah, I was just talking about Jackie Chan, man. He is such a beast. He's such a beast, man. I loved his movies. One of those scenes where he did his own stunt. Was it in Who Am I where he was on that roof and he was sliding down that shit? I'm like, yo, that's for real? No wires? Like, he is crazy. But Jackie Chan is freaking awesome. I should actually watch a Jackie Chan movie. This kid in this movie was such a beast. He was like fighting because they took his elephant. I forgot what that was called. I think it was Ong Bak or something. I was like, damn, this is amazing. Such a cool movie. I love kung fu and martial arts. So. All right, guys, I'm getting a little tired, and I gotta do my prayer and meditation soon. I do it 4 times a day, so I always do that before bed. Do my breathing exercises and stuff because it helps me deal with these electronic attacks. So Sal says, yeah, you'll be good at jujitsu, which is grappling, or Dutch style kickboxing. Wing Chun is old school. I broke a kid's arm. God damn. Yo, that's not funny, but goddamn, you broke a kid's arm doing that shit. Damn, you did that doing the Wing Chun style. Who do you pray to? I pray to the Most High. The Most High God. Giving thanks and praise for another day in the Matrix to free people and speak about my truth and learn other people's truth. Every day, I heard this quote from someone that said, every day you don't learn, you don't live. I'm like, wow, that's powerful. Like, you gotta try to learn something every day. And sometimes things don't make sense. Like, sometimes in life you might think like things don't make sense, but every day is a learning experience. Every single day. So even if I have a simple day where I'm just outside meditating with the wind blowing, I learn something about the wind, the wind blows this way, the wind blows this way, the wind makes certain sounds, the sounds sound similar to the way we breathe. So you learn certain things every day, and living is actually a beautiful thing, but because we're dealing with so much evil every day, like evil is everywhere, that you got to kind of just not let it get the best of you and just try to keep what they don't want is people to be laughing and having fun and having good times and talking about truth and trying to do better. They don't want that. They want you to be sad and miserable and scared and give them power and stuff like that. That's why every day I always crack jokes, I laugh, I smile. Even when things are just completely horrible and awful, I'll find something to laugh at. Like, God, this is so terrible. I keep a smile on my face. Damon says, oh, no problem, bless. And Damon says the Matrix and Constantine is what T.I. shit feels like. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. It sucks. I wish they would stop beaming people. I really do. It's just so annoying. Like, they're just bored children with nothing better to do with a little button. Like, I want to beam her today. I want to beam him today. Let's beam her. Let's see if we could... Because they beam your sexual parts, too. They beam that, and then they beam the parts of the brain that deal with certain things. So you might jerk, like... You might do that. Like, why did I do that? Oh, that was probably them. You know, stuff like that. It's just... It just gets old. You know, you just... At first, it's scary. It's like, oh, my God. And then after a while, it's just like... This is so fucking lame. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they're definitely going to hell. They're definitely going to the low vibratory worlds. Unless they get right with the Most High. But they still have to pay that karmic debt. So they just keep creating karmic debt for themselves. Alright, guys. I'm going to probably end this in about 10 minutes. Anybody else want anything to talk about before I end it? Tonight was really fun. You know, sometimes it's good to have fun and laugh, because it's like that's what they don't want. They want us to be scared, like, oh my God, the aliens and this and this and this and that. And no, like, it's just good to laugh, like, and have fun and spread love. You know, I'm doing this out of love because I know a lot of people in my personal life do not like what I'm doing. They think I'm crazy. They think I'm like have lost my mind because my circumstances are challenging, but that's not what it is. It's just I want to find true knowledge and light, which is knowledge and the Most High, and um, connecting with other souls that are in high vibration. We could fight this war together. Get together. They don't want us coming together. They want us fighting about whose truth is the right truth and who's at the who's not at the cloning center, and who's at the cloning center. And I'm like, who gives a fuck who's at that cloning center? There should be no cloning center, period. There should be no cloning center. There should be no soulless meat suits running around. That's not what we need. We need God. We need love. If you don't believe in God, believe in love. Because that's what God is. It's love, it's harmony, it's peace, it's truth. Okay? It's order. Not letting things go into chaos. Sal says... Oh, excuse me. Wait a second. Damon says, I ain't scared, but if they try to kill me, I will go out with a bang. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I don't know. That's why my spirit told me to appreciate every single day like it's my last day. Because I could go to sleep one night and never wake up again. Or they could take me out at any time. So every day I just say I'm happy and thankful. Dua Netzer. Thank God for this day. You know, because at any time the government can take you out. But they cannot take you out if it's not part of your destiny, because we still have a destiny to fulfill. And some light workers and some people who are fighting for truth, they got angels protecting them. And they know that if they take that person out and it's not their time, then it will create a really horrible domino effect of just war, spiritual war. So there are forces that are keeping the dark forces in check. So homage to them. Hunger Games is real, blessed. Yes, it is. Sal Sanchez in that movie. And guys, check out Altered Carbon. It didn't get a lot of rave reviews or popularity, but they were just telling straight truth in Altered Carbon. Like, this is what's going down, even to the point of the battles of the clones in the arena. Two clones fighting for what they call another body. I forgot what they call the bodies in the show, but two clones fighting for a new body and stuff like that in an arena. So everything that Donald was talking about was in that show. Please check out the show Altered Carbon. You might not like the show a lot. Don't watch it just for like, oh, this is the best show on TV. Like, no, just watch it for the information. Because they clearly tell us what's going down. And Westworld. Westworld's another one, but they say robots. They say robots, and it's not robots. They're talking about cloning. That's what they're talking about. Sal says, no, I was used defense blocking technique and kid back fisted my elbow with his forearm, and I heard in Afghanistan they sprinkle whoa, what? Anthrax into the wind. Oh dear God. It's always something. What the fuck? Sprinkle anthrax into the air. Shit, man. Wow. This is really, really dangerous out here. I mean, I remember when that anthrax scare, that could have been a government conspiracy, I don't know, but everybody was checking their mail, you know, putting a magnifying glass in the mail to make sure there's no anthrax. I'm like, yeah. I mean, shit. I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of scared of the mail. I was like, let me get my gloves and, you know. I was scared too. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit. Like, that shit is no joke. I don't want anthrax. The hell? Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah. What do I know about CERN? CERN. Oh my God, these people. You know what's funny about CERN? They actually had to build because they're not spiritual, because they lost their spiritual ability because it was taken away from them. They had to take technology. You guys got to understand, technology is their third eye. Okay, spiritual people don't need to build no CERN. We can open portals just by using telekinesis. So they built a machine that can open up portals in dimension to bring in demons and control time and all this stuff, and they think it's all cool and awesome, but people have been doing that without that shit. So I'm not impressed. My ancestors been going through time and space and all that shit, so I'm not impressed, really. But it's actually a really terrible thing because they are fucking with the fabric of time and space. And they're bringing in the antimatter and all that stuff. And it's just bad. So they're trying to do rituals. They're trying to bring in the lower force. You know, these people are so stupid. Are they thinking, like, what makes you think that if you bring in the dark forces that they're gonna help your ass? You're the first people that they're gonna fucking destroy. Get out of my way, because they've been locked down in them abyss cages and shit. They're gonna come up. The first people they're gonna kill are the elites. Right? They might work with them for a little bit, but then they're going to take them out first because demons have no heart. They don't have a heart, so they're going to kill you anyway. So why are you even... I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, these people are not that bright. They just want power and control so bad. They just want it so bad, but they're not thinking clearly. Demons don't care about anybody but themselves. They don't care about the elite. They don't care about this world. All they care about is blood and energy. That's what 9/11 was about too. That was a ritual. Open portals, okay? Open portals and gateways. They have to be fed. If they're not fed, if these demons aren't fed, it's consequences. So, okay, guys, my phone is officially dying on me. Here I go again. I see the 4 and I see the 8. 4%. Damn. Why this phone gotta be an asshole? Why you gotta be an asshole, phone? I just replugged it back in. Okay, I think I missed some stuff. Let me go. Guys, I'm probably going to end it soon, and my phone is really about to die, I think. So if it does die, I'm just going to end the chat there. But I'm going to go on. I'm going to read through these comments here real quick. Where did I leave off? Okay, anthrax was the last point. Yeah, sprinkle anthrax into the air. Yo. Ooh, that just makes my blood boil so bad. That's why I use laughter. Because, see, sometimes people think I laugh at the wrong time, that I'm cruel and insensitive. No, I laugh because laughter is a healing, mechanism, a defense mechanism, because that shit is just the shit that these people do. Just makes my blood boil so bad. Hunger Games is real. What do you know about CERN? Okay, Sal. Children of Men is what my dreams look like, Brooke. Anthrax takes millions of years to go away. Ooh, wow, wow. I actually got to do some research on anthrax. I didn't even look in. Whew, okay. The healing stone, healing stone. Okay. Oh my god. I got to read about the chemical components of anthrax, okay? Clonate is real. It started in Canada. US corporations. They sell a service like the other enterprise, first human clone officially 15 years ago. And the sad thing about this, Dylan, is people still don't believe in cloning, but they clone meat. Half the food out here is cloned, even the plants and the weed too. This Damon says the CIA is running the show of the coup of the government. Okay, guys, I'm just adjusting my phone. Sorry. Okay. That's why we need you off the weed. But yeah, and bless, honestly, weed is good, but the shit that they have out here is not, and I agree with that. There's a lot of stuff out here that has God knows what in it. That's why we have to pray over our weed. We have to pray over everything. I mean, you don't have to be obsessive about it, but you just send some love energy into it and it will neutralize all that stuff, even water too. If you put some crystals and things like that, but it is very challenging to get some quality weed out here. um because it's all contaminated with probably that damn anthrax they're sprinkling around. So it's sad, it's real, but Goodfella says they clone sheep, so you're damn right they can clone humans, exactly, because human DNA is very close to some of these animals' DNA. Yup, Damon, weed actually heals people. I actually know someone that just told me that their diabetes was cured with weed. So, and weed can cure cancer. Weed can cure a lot of things. Weed helped me with my insomnia, and it helped me with my back pain, and it helped me with so many things. So, it's just the crap that they have out here, you know. It's just hey, Blood Thing, I was trying to send you a message on Facebook, but my phone was freezing. But my stream came back up. I just had my phone just the Wi-Fi in the house got knocked out. So Sal Sanchez says, sorry I gave you that's info, broke shit. I should start a channel. I know a lot of what's going. Yeah, dude, you should start a channel. That'd be great and helpful to the movement. I can't believe it's totally legal in my country. What, marijuana? Oh yay, my battery percentage went up. Woo woo. Yeah, I really have got to get a new charger. I've just been so lazy. I mean, I have two chargers, but the other cord is so short. It's like I'm talking on the phone, like, dabs help block chemicals in the lungs. Yeah, weed is definitely a healing plant. It is just like sage. It's just like basil. It's just like peppermint leaves. It's a curing plant. It's just that because they're spraying so much shit out here, and they're trying to get control of the marijuana, because the marijuana was actually helping me break this ELF wave stuff. When I would smoke, I would actually hear the beeping and the beeps of the ELF waves, and my brain would start detangling it and breaking it down. So the weed is actually breaking the mind control and breaking the illusions. But the problem is a lot of this weed out here is bad. So has crap in it. There's also stuff out here like K2 and spice and stuff that they sell at the gas station. I'm like, I don't fuck with that shit. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not that serious. Like, I'll just call up someone I know if it's really that bad. Like, or go to the dispensary now that I have. And at the dispensary, I'm pretty sure that the weed isn't super perfect, but from what I've tried so far, I haven't had too many problems with it at all. Um, but still, again, if I had access to actually just grow my own strains, that would be great. But I'm not trying to go to jail. It's sad we can't grow our own plants. Like, oh my God, should I grow plants? Oh my God, should I connect with nature? It's illegal. It's illegal to drink rainwater. It's illegal to collect rainwater. Like, I still collect rainwater. Fuck that shit. I use rainwater in rituals and healing, so fuck that. It's sad when we have to feel bad to plant flowers. Like, what the fuck? Bless says, if you can't grow with natural sunlight, it ain't natural. That is true. It has to have sunlight because sunlight is photosynthesis and all that stuff. So Damon says, when I smoke, the TI stuff stops for a minute. Yeah, that's why they're trying to get control of the marijuana, because they're realizing that the marijuana is healing and curing a lot of the stuff that people get hit with the Wi-Fi signals and hit with the cell phone radiation. And I know someone that caught cancer using cell phones too much, so it's real. Just because we can't see it does not mean it does not affect us. Because there are people that are so, I don't want to say the word stupid, because I have to watch what I say. Because I look at some of my videos like I shouldn't have been saying that. That's not right. I'm going to say there's people that if they don't see it, touch it, taste it, and feel it, that it doesn't exist to them. But that's just human. That's just human senses. There are senses outside of being human, though. And just because we can't see the wind is still there, and just because there's Wi-Fi signals everywhere, I hear the beeps and clicks of these signals. So they're there, and they hurt your mind. So, but if you're medically cleared, you can grow it. Oh, you can? Well, I gotta look into that, because I didn't even know. Because if I could grow it, I would grow it. Shit. Because I have my medical card, but I didn't see anywhere in the paperwork where it said it was okay to grow it, though. So I have to check. New Jersey, are you in Jersey, Blessed? Because I don't know if that's... I don't want to take a chance and try that, and then next thing I know, I got hella FBI knocking on my door. So... I don't know. Clearly, what does radio waves have to do with radio waves? Radio waves have to do with weed. Blood Thing says, I hear it as well. And then Sal says, Dylan dabs THC and oil for my G. Okay, yeah. I gotta look into what's in anthrax. Anybody know what's in anthrax? Because I didn't really look into it. I just knew that don't fuck with it. If it's not anthrax, it's H1N1. If it's not H1N1, it's vaccines. If it's not that, it's these signals and ELF. And if it's not that, it's mind control on TV. And if it's not that, it's miseducation. If it's not that, people call me a fucking demonic witch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why we need love. I love these people. I really do. I'm gonna keep loving them. And I'm gonna love everybody. Because they just won't stop with this bullshit. They just won't. Right? Every day it's a fight. 5G is going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure, if all these fucking beams going on and my 4G service sucks, like, at least have some good fucking service. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to beam me, let me at least get my fucking Wi-Fi on my 4G working right. They could beam you, but their service is always messed up. T-Mobile. Their slogan should be, we could beam you, but you're going to have shitty service. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Yeah, you're gonna really fly their planes over my house tonight. If you're gonna beam me, just have some fucking good service. Shit, I can't make no phone calls. Anthrax is super flash. Whoa. Flesh eating germs. Flesh eating germs? What the fuck? That's disturbing. That's disturbing, dude. Ugh. Oh my lord. Anthrax used to be used as an airborne bioweapon in the military. There's cyanide in it. Okay, cyanide is a poison. Oh my god. Yeah. I wonder what the new latest designer chemical warfare is going to be this year. Like, every year it's like in style, like, oh, this year is going to be anthrax. Oh, this year it's going to be H1N1. Oh, this year is gonna be a really the flu last year was so bad. Now I got that's how I know they're doing some shit here. I catch like one cold a year, like one cold, and the body cleanses itself out. Now tell me why last year I caught a flu not one time, but twice, back to back. And then I had the flu, and then it stopped, and then I got another flu. And I'm like, wait a second. But that flu last year was so bad that hundreds of people died from that flu in New York. That's how bad it was. I'm like, just the flu? Then they say, oh, get the shot. They were pushing the shot. Get the shot. Get the shot. I'm like, fuck that. Hell no. I'm not taking a shot. Damon says, do you guys know they are using ELF tanks at the border to stop the caravans? You mean like sound weapons? Sound weapons? The frequency, electromagnetic frequency weapons. Dylan says, hey crew, I have an important doubt that may reinforce my bases if it's true. And it's Syrian said seriously that Yahshua means let the seven come. Any of you guys can help me with that? Goodfella says that happened to my daughter too. She got the shot and still caught it. Yeah, I don't fuck with those shots. Because my doctor actually tried to promote a booster shot. I'm like, no, it was not a booster. The only time I got a shot was like I got bit by my friend's dog by mistake because I actually, it was my fault. I got really excited and I was laughing. I have this really loud laugh, right? And the dog bit me out of fear, and I didn't want anything to do any harm to the dog or anything. It was just a mistake. So I went to the hospital and I got a shot for that because I wasn't sure if the dog had anything. Yeah. Oh hell no, no, God no, God no. I was so scared. Like the dog didn't have rabies. I was always scared of rabies. Like I saw this raccoon outside one time. Look, when you see a raccoon out in the middle of the day with red eyes, I'm like, nah, 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 nah. I'm stay far as fuck from that shit because rabies is no joke. I saw videos of people who got rabies from like spider bites and stuff. Man, it is scary. Damon says every shot has a small amount of mercury in it. Why would they put mercury in the shots? And Blood Thing says, I have never had a flu shot. You got a tetanus shot. Yeah, it was probably a tetanus shot. But I just didn't know. You know, I shouldn't have done that, but I didn't know what to do because it was a pretty deep bite. I will show the picture. It's on my leg. It was a deep wound. And I didn't want anything to happen to the dog. Like, usually people sue or they put the dog down. Like, don't put the dog down. It's just because I have a heart. Like, I love animals. Like, it was just an honest mistake. Like, the dog got scared because I was hollering and shit. Because this is the thing, though. I was watching Deal or No Deal, right? And when people, that stupid show, and then, like, when people think it's the million and it's not, or they pick the million early and they don't get the money. And I laughed so hard when they fucked up. And the dog bit me because they thought I was a threat. So Sal says rhino fever is the worst, Brooke. UN tested it on rural villages in Africa in parts of Ugandan in the 80s. Resident Evil 5. Yeah, I remember that Resident Evil where all those black people were sick and they were shooting them and stuff. Yeah. Go figure. And then Goodfella says, you got it, Blood. I was thinking rabies. Yeah, rabies. I'm so scared of rabies. Oh my God. I don't ever want to get rabies. It's scary. Ugh. Okay, so guys, 10 more minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I think I was on for about 2 hours, which is fine. I don't mind doing it. It's fun. Just with real people talking about real shit. That's good. Positive vibes. And my channel is very peaceful, and we're not going to have any trolls coming here talking about all this bullshit. You're not at cloning and all. I don't know if I'm at cloning. I just know I've been having some weird ass dreams. That's it. I said in my video, I saw gray aliens when I was younger. So I spent years trying to research to figure out, and I had dreams where I was on fucking spaceships and stuff. So I spent years researching this information. So Blood Thing says I was given a tetanus when I took a bullet. Ooh, yeah. Oh God, where if you want to disclose this information, where did you take a bullet? That's some hardcore shit, dude. Goodfellas says this was a fun. I love this channel. Yeah, I try to keep it fun and light because it's a lot of heavy stuff we're talking about. But we always try to keep it light and fun because that's what they don't want. They want us to be all crying and sad. Oh my God, what are we gonna do about the 5G? Like, I'm like, motherfucker, you guys, your 4G sucks. Like, Jesus, like, fix your 4G for T-Mobile. You could blast people, but you can't fix your phone service? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be on a call and it just drops like 20 times. Sal says there were Martians, three Marians attacked by flying creature bats. Hold on a second. Can you go into that a little bit more? Bats in Afghanistan. Wow. Three bats. Flying creatures. Were they like, look like velociraptors? 5G is code for fifth dimension. Mm-hmm. You know, I saw in a dream too, an ancestor try to show me there are large cities where the entire building is a computer. The entire building itself. I know this sounds like some crazy sci-fi shit, but I saw this in a movie and a person was telling me that some of these buildings are large quantum computers. Just a whole entire building. So the thing that drives me crazy though is that they have all this technology, but they can't keep people's lights on without charging people, like keeping people out in the cold with no heat and no electricity. But electricity is abundant throughout the universe. I mean, this you don't have to pay the sun to come up every day. You don't have to pay the earth to do what it does. You don't have to pay the wind to blow. But now they're trying to control the weather. Watch the Avengers, not the recent thing, but that old movie with Sean Connery and stuff like that in the '90s with Uma Thurman. They were telling you they're preparing to control the weather. They're preparing to be gods in a world that's a fallen world. So I'm not impressed. The gods, the cosmic gods, are not impressed. They're just children trying to play God in a low 3D, low vibratory world. Bless says, when I used to live in Newark, they Bless, can you get into that in Essex County what they're doing? Because I know they're doing something right now. Because there's so haven't you noticed like all these planes flying around? Like, what are they really doing besides spraying chemtrails and doing this because yeah, the plane is outside right now. Holy shit, yo. Hmm. I tried to telekinetically blow up the plane, but the ancestors not let me do it. I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. It's not right to kill people. I'm just tired of them. Dylan says, guys, lo-fi led internet is much as worse than lo-fi. Can you talk about lo-fi? Because I really did not research that too much. Lo-fi. No flying creature bats that look like flying humanoid. Oh. Huh. So it looked like people flying? Like, hmm. That's yeah, lo-fi. Okay. That's crazy. What do the beings look like? Do they look like demons? Gargoyles? Huh. There's always something going on. Oh my god. Yep. There we go. I feel it. I feel like a crazy conspiracy nut for real, but when you actually feel the radiation in the back of the head, it is another story. So I gotta put my crystal on my head just to balance out that energy. Like, yeah, I would love to telekinetically destroy their planes, but then again, my ancestors said that is not love. That is not my eye. Even if our enemies are pieces of shit, let the universe deal with it. They'll take there's special forces, there's special factions of beings that deal with people like that. Yeah, I feel like this beam in the back of my head. Oh my god, it's so awful. Oh my god. Bless. What county do you live in? Do you still live in North Jersey? Yes, good fella, kill him with love, and that's probably why I got my powers taken away because, because I could be evil too, you know, but not in a like not evil for evil, but evil for good. I would love to destroy their planes. I can't stand what they're doing to people. I just can't bear it. But that's not my fight. My fight is truth, love, um, keeping the vibes positive, keeping them high. There are some people that are so strong psychically that they can kill with their mind, with the power of their thoughts. Damon says, "Oh shit, you got the same thing I did. You felt that too?" I think I got something on my lip. It's tea leaves. When ignorant people are calling other truthers, excuse me, we know our species has a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the mind control. It's the MK Ultra. We're all being MK'd. It's not just celebrities. They go through it real bad though, and you gotta feel for them. Some of them, they just, I feel bad for some celebrities because some people just really just wanted to sing and act, and they're passionate, but that just came with the package, and they had to go through the rituals and things like that, and um, like I think Keanu Reeves was trying to speak out a little bit about the adrenochrome situation or the child trafficking. I'm not sure if he's cloned or not, but um, people are trying to speak out. They really are, and it's rough. It's a rough deal. I mean, I really want to do movies and things like that, but we have to do our own thing because it's like I got to get a film crew together. We do our own stuff because I just don't have the heart to watch animals being sacrificed, and I don't have the heart to watch people and children being sacrificed, and I don't have the heart to um, make millions of dollars where there's people out here suffering and not help them because you can't use your money like if you make all that money you can't just give to the community. Like, the government will kill you because there's certain communities that are supposed to be destroyed, and if you actually uplift it with some money they will take you out. So it is a game. If I had millions of dollars, I'd probably give most of it away because I don't care about money really. Like, people be thinking about me crazy, like, why are you working these kinds of jobs? Why are you doing spiritual work? Why are you not trying to do this and that? Like, because I care about having food on the table and bills paid and rent and all that stuff. But if I had a nice little car, hell, I don't even care about driving. I like Uber better. But if I just had the basic necessities, like good people, good food, a nice place to live away from the ghetto and all that crazy shit, and just, just peace and harmony and stuff, and that's all I really want. Um, I don't need billions of dollars. What the fuck am I gonna do with billions of dollars? After I bought all these clothes and go on the internet and look nice enough times, it just gets old. Like, then your soul feels empty. Like, so what's next? What's next? I want more. But then you want soul fulfillment. You don't just want material things. You want real knowledge and truth and light. Where's the demonic portal? The truthers. I'm losing my voice. I'm about to. The truthers are on our side, though they haven't been targeted. I'm conspiracy truth seeker. I used to live in New Jersey, up in the Wildwood. Got family that owns a lettuce farm. Oh, that's what's up, dude. That's good. Up there, I got a lot of family up there. I would love to speak to you and make spaghetti. That sounds awesome, dude. And lettuce, because I'm a vegetarian. That is great. Fruits and vegetables and stuff. Yeah, I love to meet up with people and chit chat. Like, sometimes I do people readings and things like that. So I do spiritual reading, but just chit chat about what's going on and truth and philosophy and education, because that's the type of stuff I like. Okay, Blood Thing, go enjoy your dinner, and I'm about to leave too because I'm a little hungry myself, and I have to get into prayer. Yeah, I got to go into prayer meditation. Damon, when I first woke up, I became devoted to getting off the grid. Yes, and if I could, man, I wish we could get a bunch of people together to build a house. Because if I could build a house with our own power generated, clean water generator, um, we don't have to pay any bills or anything, just our own house. Okay, that's what I really, really want to do, but I can't build shit. I can design stuff, like I can draw, but I can't build anything because I don't know. So that's where handy people come into play, and then people who know how to work with like engineering, who can build like a generator for power, so we always have power and heat and things like that and lights. And get off the grid, man. I just more power to you. Get off the grid. This shit is crazy out here. Hey, Adiana, excuse me. Sorry about that. Goodfellas says, same here, Sal. It's a struggle, especially with kids. Yeah, I would love to live off the grid. Oh my God, get away from all this electromagnetic. Just get near some flowers, some plants, and just um, it's there are people who know how to build their own Wi-Fi stuff where the Wi-Fi doesn't harm you and things like that. Adobe houses are cool. Yeah, I want to go back to nature. The older I get, I don't like the city. I actually lived in the city for about a year and I didn't like it after a while. At first, I kind of liked it because everything was so convenient. Because when you live in the suburbs, it's like you gotta get a ride to get somewhere to go to a store and stuff. But when you live in a city, everything's convenient. But it's so much noise, so much pollution, so much toxicity, so much electromagnetic. It's just too much for me. I'm like, I can't do this. I need trees, I need wind, I need birds chirping, I need the sunlight, I need, that's just the type of person I am. Some people like the city, but wonder why everyone's so sick and angry and stressed out in cities because there's so much negative energy in cities. It's just too much. I will definitely be around your streams, Brooke. And if you want to build this house, let me know. I went to Job Corps for carpentry. Hell yeah, dude. We really do need to build a house where people could just live free. We don't have to pay rent. We don't have to pay anything. Just everything's just there. And then we just practice reciprocity where we just make sure we're all good. We have food and stuff. We need someone who knows how to plant some fruit and vegetables. And watch they lock us up, though, because they do lock people up for doing that kind of stuff. And it's not right. They always got something going on. But guys, I'm gonna end this soon, guys. Check out my website. If you guys want any readings done, I do readings. I do lettering, so that's something cool I do. So if you want your name in lettering, I do it in markers and stuff. I do that for $10. And I have PayPal. And if you want a sketch portrait, that's $25. If you want that too. And if you just want to donate because you like the channel and you like the work that I do, you can send that to the donation button at the bottom of my website. And everything helps because it helps the business grow and it helps me get art supplies and it helps me get like my crystals and my oils and stuff to do my spiritual healing work for people. So the money does go towards my business, so that's a wonderful thing. So I just want to say a shout out to a lot of people who've been doing readings with me, who've been sending me donations and stuff. It really, really helps. So thank you so much, and thanks for the love. And guys, I'm gonna end it here. Everyone have a good night. And Goodfella says same here. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Yeah. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. Everyone have a good night. My back is killing me. I gotta I gotta stretch my back a little bit and then get something to eat. Says Sal. Says, yeah, Brooke, they would lock us up. How do I buy stuff from you? I'm gonna post my website on the description. It's gonna say Brooke Thorne at wixsomething.com. And then you can go to my page. I also have an art store where if you like some of my artwork, they have like with my art, you can buy a pillow, a coffee mug, a canvas print. You can purchase some of my artwork if you like it. If you have a custom thing that you want me to do, that you want me to draw for you, then you can ask for that. I can do that. Or, just something simple like I could do your lettering for your name or something like that. So I'll post my website when I'm done with the video. So guys, have a great night. I'm going to try to do streams at least once or twice a week. I usually do them on the weekends because I'm very busy during the week. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the chat. I learned a lot tonight. I learned a lot from you guys about different things going on. And if you guys have any problems with dreams or ghosts or spiritual phenomenon or anything like that, it's my job to help people. I do this kind of work every day. So just don't hesitate to send me an email. We could talk about it. Don't ever feel like you're alone. And if no one's listening to you because they don't believe in what you believe in, or they're too religious, or no one's trying to hear what you're saying, you can always contact me, and I don't have a problem just talking to you. You know, even on my Facebook, I talk to a lot of people about. Okay, Sal, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I talk to a lot of people every day because it helps me learn because I'm a spiritual investigator. I've been dealing with this stuff my whole life with like haunted houses, extraterrestrials, weird dreams, and things like that. Like, this is just my calling. This is just my destiny. So if you have anything going on with that, just let me know and we could talk about it. If you see something weird in my area, like I live in New Jersey, if you see anything weird in New Jersey, I want to hear about it. So just let me know. All right, guys, have a great night.